Two worlds bound by a single crystal. A world where magic has not been seen for thousands of years. Another filled with mystical people and mythical creatures. Clutch, a human ranger from Old Gehan. Pith, a halfling fighter from Barrow's Bottom. Chaplain, a human cleric from Tyree of Isol. And Pupukix, a satyr from the great forest of Faerun. These adventurers must rise up to save their homes from a great evil that threatens their very existence. Welcome to Fractured Worlds.
Yeah, at last I love come along. The lonely days are over. What's going on?
Oh my God, it's the drunken really. Literally end of the night drunken singing right there.
Well, this has been episode 5. Good
Episode
night.
5. Have a great one,
Good night,
please.
everyone.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Fractured Worlds, Chapter 5. We're so happy to have you all here with us, hanging out an hour early. I'm sorry. It's my fault. I'm going to see Red Hot Chili Peppers tonight, so I had to start an hour early. So that's pretty cool, right? That's a good reason.
Yeah, sure. If you say so.
Right?
Ruined everyone else's night just for yourself. But if that's if you want to, I mean, if you want to claim that as non-selfish,
I'm claiming Chili Peppers.
all right. Yeah,
I had to say, how dare you, John?
Come on.
Like that.
Thank you. Can we get
Just going to
hashtag
be
selfish
amazing
John?
racist called
in
Flea.
Flea and Keat. Oh, it's gonna be great. But anyway, thank you guys so sorry. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We're gonna jump right into the episode. Brad's gonna catch us up. Brad is extremely awake. Literally had cookie, Red Bull. He's feeling the best he's probably ever felt.
I got some.
He just gave me the best butt rub I've ever had.
I don't know how
This
he
is
drinks.
getting me through this. Okay.
Is that
What?
alcohol?
Every single week, I think, since the beginning one, I've had less sleep than the week before. I don't know how it's happened, but it just some reason Wednesday night for me, I never sleep, and then Thursday kicks in. Maybe I'm nervous every week for this show, so I figure this week we'll go with this stuff. It's called Pachekta Chikalek, Russian Standard Vodka, and that's going to be getting me through the episode. You guys,
Are you drinking vodka right now?
good luck surviving.
I mean, if he's drinking vodka, I should be in my
Yeah,
vodka.
I'll go get
Wait,
vodka.
are
I'll
we
make.
for real?
It's not.
I swear
it's
to
not
God.
It's not the drunk episode. This is to keep me alive and awake. But if you all want to drink too, then sure.
I
I'm
will
just
go
gonna
make a. We will all make drinks in the chat too. Everyone will make
All right.
drinks for a
You're
second.
gonna make drinks? Drink straight from the bottle. Don't be such a. Oh my God! You're gonna see
You're
this.
not that much of a pussy. Jeez.
Whoa!
Whoa! Wait, Elspeth's gonna do. We're all doing bottle.
What's up? No.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say people probably have stuff. I'm going to Red Hot. I'm down to be buzzed. My
I
sister.
have I have whiskey. You put it in my coffee.
Whiskey coffee, eh?
I got some whiskey.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before we do start, I promise you that one day very soon we're actually talking about it already. We're gonna do a drunk episode where we probably do nothing in the world but just actually get drunk and make D&D a drinking game. So
Well, we're gonna all I'm thinking you're all gonna get hit by some sort of weird spores in character, and then everyone has to drink. And instead of losing HP, you just drink.
Oh my God! All right.
That was my plan for the drunk episode.
We're planning that.
Incoming in the future
It's
soon.
so good. I'm stoked. All right, catch us up, Brad. Do you have any
But
music going right now?
Not today. You want some music? Oh, I'll give you some
Yo,
music.
give me some music so you can catch us up, get in the vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
All right, so
Let that funky
Oh,
music.
there
like
it is,
that.
dude. Oh, it feels so nice on my ears. All right, catch us up, Brad. We're back.
So,
Take us to the plains.
last week, the beginning of last week, you were attacked by a huge, great golem-type creature which appeared out of nowhere, and you actually did remarkably well as a group in taking it down. Some little gnomes came in and helped you out at the end, but they also arrested you under suspicion of destroying the western outpost of Lipsonspill. They took you back to the main capital of Lipsonspill, a big city, partially in the trees, partially on the ground. It was kind of walled off. And you were taken to dungeons for a bit. You milled about in the dungeons, didn't try and escape.
Yeah, apparently that was a thing.
D&D party I have ever witnessed that didn't try and escape the dungeon, just kind of sat there and accepted your fate.
We all went to sleep.
Went to sleep. And eventually you spoke to a guy, Chaplain spoke to a guy down there who was from the human world as well, and he sort of mentioned that Kelos has kind of become very militant over the fact that they've been under attack from the other side, so it's sort of made for a tenseness between the two worlds. Then you got out. You were taken to the elders, the three elders of the city, who were each in their own way sort of magical casters extraordinaires. They were like super strong, super awesome, and they freed you. A lot of it to do with the fact that for some reason, Elspeth's character Miriam was revered, was treated as though she were almost royalty of the gnomish people herself, even though she is a halfling. So after you had a divination wizard kind of scan you in a way, she decided that you were all good, and you guys headed out and you closed one of the rifts, the shadow doors in the town. Just as you did that, you guys were all expecting something to come through, but nothing happened. You successfully sealed and managed to remove the shadow, which was allowing for things to come through into the middle of like a marketplace. And you used your crystals to do that, and the power of being you four. And then there was a huge like explosion. You saw some smoke, a little bit of flame further to the southeast of the city, and pretty much that is where we're going to be jumping in, just as we begin there. So I'm going to bring you back over to the Lipsonspill map, and fire and explosions all around. There is screams. We're jumping in. Screams all around you from these tiny little gnomish people. So these are like little tree gnomes. There's a huge cry. People start screaming and start panicking around. You guys at the moment are up here in the East Market, and the explosion seems to be all the way down here somewhere. Elder Ellipsis is with you, who is a powerful wizard of his own right, and he turns to each of you and says, "Oh, not again. We're under attack, I think."
You think? What? Wait. What?
Huh?
No, there was an explosion. We need to go check it out. Let's go.
No. Wait. You think? Who's attacking you? I thought you said this place was super hidden.
This place is super hidden, but this would be the 12th attack in 14 days.
From who? What?
Well, we don't know. There's just something has been attacking us, and I was hoping that perhaps you would shed some light on it.
Well, I don't know, but we do need to investigate it.
Yes, I agree.
Someone's carrying me.
I third it.
Okay, well, let's
You
head
can
towards
have
the danger. And he starts to scurry off. He heads down this road here at as fast of a pace. He can move pretty quick for a tiny little old man. His robes spewing out behind him. He's got these little blue robes on, and he's got a little quarterstaff, and he starts heading forwards. He picks up as he's going along. He motions to other guards that he sees along the way to follow him as you head down the street. Do you guys follow him?
I follow him, and I guess poo-poo cakes are getting on my back.
You're gonna let me ride you? Let's go. I jump on his back.
I'm like, well, on your way there, this time cast your mage armor spell before we get there.
I have a better idea. And I look down.
Oh no.
I looked down at him and I said, I'm going to cast invisibility on you. And I start slowly but surely casting invisibility on our friend.
All right.
Just for fun.
And like, just like from like the distance, I just like see them and like, did it get casted or no?
I'll cast it right now.
I see like Poo Poo Cakes is riding on absolutely nothing. It looks so freaking weird. This half goat just like trotting on nothing on air, just like back up like, oh yeah. And I follow them as well.
Elder Ellipsis looks back at where you guys are, and he kind of looks oddly up at Poo Poo Cakes and then carries on moving. What did you say you were doing, Elspeth?
I said, I'm following Jim. I'm not leaving the group right now. I think everyone needs to stick together. And I kind of get my sword out, shield out, just in case anything comes at us. And I just kind of like huddling real close to the group like this. And I say, all right, protect every one of you, especially the floating Poo Poo Cakes, because you never know.
I'm very safe up here. It's very safe. I feel very safe.
Cool.
I'm
So
very confused.
Head through the streets of Lipsonspill. There's kind of a tenseness and unease. Some people are panicking. A lot of people are moving away from the area where the fire seems to be coming from. As you head down to like this area along the waterfront, you can actually see just through the trees over here that this building is the building which seems to be on fire. There's a pillar of smoke billowing into the air, and Elder Ellipsis beckons everybody to head down here, diving straight for this bridge. And as you approach the bridge, there is an armored being stood upon the bridge looking around. There's a strew of dead gnomes, guards in their basic armor. None of the elite guards that you'd seen at the Citadel. These are like much lower looking guards. There are a few of them which are dead. There are a couple of bodies like face down in the river. Across the river from you, there is this larger building, the boathouse, which is on fire. Behind it, you can actually see that the wall has also collapsed inwards. Again, on the ground, plenty of dead bodies. Most of the people seem to be out of there. There's a lot of frightened looking gnomes continuing to run away from the area. The person in the armor, by the way, isn't the same person that you saw in the armor previously, who was sort of floating above. This is just a huge looking dude, like slightly too big. He's got an enormous sword, which is kind of very blunted on one end and very sharp on two sides, kind of square looking. And as you approach, Ellipsis holds out an arm for each of his men to stop, and he looks back at each of you and says, you guys ever seen one of these before?
Can I roll a check?
Roll a check.
Yeah, roll me history checks.
Yeah, history checks. Sorry, I made that really creepy. Yeah, history checks. Here we go.
Jesus.
I know what that is.
None of you recognize what it is.
What? I thought I knew what it was, but I don't.
I'm very confused, and it looks very dangerous.
Chaplain,
Also, am I invisible as well, by the way?
No.
Because it says a creature you touch becomes invisible. I was reading it real quick. It says that spell, okay, it says whatever they're wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target.
Oh, then yeah, you're invisible too, yeah.
Oh my god! Whatever they're wearing or carrying.
Minor retcon to everybody who spied Poo Poo Cakes running along on the back of just an
Where did Poo Poo Cakes go? I thought he was right here.
Hey, they must have found some food or something.
Instead of it doing that, I just slowly disappear on his back in the distance.
Oh my god, yeah, through the sun. Like we got a glare of sun for a second.
You could probably hear Chaplin's voice from somewhere.
From the sun.
Great. That's so great.
Chaplain, are you gone too?
No, I'm still here.
We're right here. We're right here.
Oh my god, they're right. Wait.
Literally right here. Hold on, I walk over and I smack John. He can't see me though.
Ow!
Did I?
What
I
the
told
heck
you I was
was
right here.
that?
Oh wait, hey, by the way, what is that thing? Any of you guys know?
Oh yeah, the metal thing. I thought I knew what it was, but now I don't.
No,
Some kind of
no
full metal
clue.
something.
Never seen it before.
Even if I can recall history very well, like I did really good on a dice roll.
What's a dice roll?
Oh, yeah, what is
Oh,
that?
you mean like when you bet, when you're gambling?
Like
Yeah,
when we're
yeah.
playing with like 3 dice and you get 2 numbers the same and one's off and that's your
Oh
point?
my God, CeeLo. That's my jam.
He's talking
dude.
about CeeLo. I knew
CeeLo.
it.
I love it. Good,
knew it.
great game. But guys, there's a big old metal thing right in front of us.
Trying to do an arcane
Surrounded
check.
by dead gnomes
Surrounded
and
by
a glowing
dead
fire.
gnomes. We are not supposed to be talking right now.
As you guys all stop and start to mill around, Ellipsis turns and says, "It's I think it's known as a death knight, and I think you guys are gonna wanna stand back and let me deal with this one." He starts to like move forward, and then from beyond the bridge, be like somewhere around the boathouse, there's a terrible wail which fills the air. It's terrifying. And there's a scream from inside the boathouse, a female scream, just a high-pitched scream, and in response to this, and then Ellipsis looks to you and says, in fact, I'm gonna need you to get to that boathouse and help whoever's in there.
I'm already on my way there.
You think you can handle that?
We're galloping there.
Yeah.
You two just like pelt forward, but nobody knows what's happening. I guess you just head. I mean, this thing is kind of taking up the entire bridge ahead of like where you are. But you can like actually slip past it probably. Let's see. Let's have a look.
Do we notice that Chaplin and Poo Poo Cakes have gone off yet, or no?
No, I don't, unless they say anything.
I don't think they did.
We just
No.
did.
No, we just,
They just
he's
said
like, we
they're
gotta get to
heading
the
out.
boathouse. I heard the girl scream, and I was like, "Nope, we have to save her." And
Yeah.
He goes running and I'm just like, well, here we go.
Yeah, sure.
Clutch, we probably have to stick together because I'm not sure where
Yeah.
the other two went.
No,
so
I agree. You stay right here next to me, all right?
okay, all right.
So we're gonna hold down right across the bridge. That thing's still staring at us.
There's a huge thing, and it starts to turn its head towards you as Ellipsis starts actually heading towards the foot of the bridge. Chaplin and Poo Poo Cakes, you actually get onto the bridge and slip past this thing as it starts to look over you and looks towards Ellipsis. Ellipsis looks back to Clutch and Pith and says, "All right, I'm gonna try something. If it looks like it's not moving afterwards, make a bolt for the other side. You ready?"
Yeah.
Yeah, ready.
And he closes his hands, his eyes, and then says, "Guntarando Bondezo." And the Death Knight kind of stops. It looks like it's trying to move, and it lets out a and Ellipsis gives you a little nod.
Go! I grab Elspeth's hand, her freaking, Pitt's hand, and we just start bolting across.
Oh God, sorry. I'm stepping all over gnomes and everything. There's dead gnomes everywhere. Oh God, I think that one moved. Clutch, I think
Come on!
I'm sorry.
They're still behind us. I think they're coming. They made it past them.
So,
That's luckily.
You keep running. We'll get there before they do.
Oh, I'm running.
Chaplin with Poo Poo Cakes, you make it to the other side of the bridge just as Pith and Clutch, you like bolt past this thing. It's pretty freaking huge. It's covered in like this really heavy metal through its mask. Give me perception checks, you two, as you run beside this thing underneath it.
Oh, I know what's under that mask.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what I've got here. Well,
Miriam just runs and just barely even looks.
So short.
don't care. Don't care.
As Clutch, you pelt past this thing, it kind of like glances down at you and you get a little look inside of its mask. And what's inside is just like a rotten looking skeleton. It doesn't even look like there's an actual fleshy person in there. It looks like some sort of skeleton.
Rotten skeleton, go!
Glowing red eyes.
With
And
red
just
eyes
as-
that are glowing.
Just as you make it past,
Get out of there.
you guys are now going to need to roll me some initiatives, please.
Uh-oh.
As we are here
Oh
at
no.
Bill Boathouse. And let me give me 1 second. I need to just give you the thingy because we're now going
Give
to
me the thingy any day.
Give me the thingy. Yeah, that top quality GMing there.
Holy crap. We're doing initiative, right?
Yep. So you have to click on your character and click initiative.
I forgot to click. All right. Nope. I got this. That wasn't real initiative. That was fake because I'm not learning. Now I'm learning.
And Elspeth?
I did.
Gotta click on your character.
Oh,
Click the character, then click initiative.
I did
you know,
the
it's
same
funny.
thing.
You would think that we would have learned this by now.
Nah, heck no. It's only chapter 5. We have so much time.
We have so much to learn.
All right. So, the first person to react is Poo Poo Cakes. However, you're on the back of Chaplin, who's just heading forward. In front of you, there is like, there's just this area of the village. To the left of where you are, where this boathouse kind of area is, this boathouse is like completely on fire. Beyond it is the wall. There's like a big wall. There's just a piece of exploded wall that's fallen down behind it. There's a handful of like dead gnomes, some villagers, some guards. There is one gnome who sits in front of you guys, hiding behind this little stump, and he's just kind of sitting there shaking. He's got his sword on his lap, and he's completely like out of it at this point.
What is your problem?
Are you okay?
Hey, is everything all right?
Hey.
Hi.
He kind of like shakes his head and looks over and goes, you should leave. Something here.
Oh, he looks so sad.
Chaplin.
Oh, he's so sad. Can I just grab him? Can I grab him and say, you're coming with us?
Well, you're pretty far away. It's this guy here. You're 60 feet away from him right now.
Shite.
Shite.
Chaplin.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go? Where are we going? Where should we go?
We're going to the
Following
girls'
you. I
scream.
trust you right now.
We're going to the girls' scream. We have to save that person.
All right, I'm going to stay on Chaplin's back, but I'm going to cast mage armor while I'm on his back because we're still invisible, if I'm correct.
Yeah, you're invisible. So,
Can I actually? I don't know if I could actually cast mage because I think I get concentrate during invisibility. So,
I don't know if mage armor is concentration. I don't think it is.
Oh, no, it's not. It should
Yeah.
okay.
No, you should be able to. Yeah. So you can
I cast mage armor then.
Concentration, the only way it comes down is if you take damage and fail a con check, or if you cast another spell of concentration. So you're all good. So yeah, I guess you make your Sonic the Hedgehog bubble. That's just the only way I can. So your AC goes up to 13. And next person
What if
to
I-
act is Clutch or Chaplin. Who has the highest dex out of you two? Dex
What
score?
if, real quick, by the
I
way,
do.
my current hit points are 15, and my AC is supposed to go up to 13. How does that work?
Your HP?
Or not my HP, sorry, my armor class. So I just, okay, never mind. Ignore me.
It's 15. While you have mage armor on.
Your mage armor is 13.
Oh, I know. I'm an idiot.
Okay, all right. Clutch, you are the next one to react.
All right. What did I'm so sorry. What did Poo Poo do? He put on mage armor.
You can't see him.
I
You have
can't-
no
oh,
idea
yeah.
where they are.
I didn't even know he
Yeah,
had a turn.
yeah.
All right.
I think. Give me one
Wait.
second. I'm just gonna give them a little like tokeny thing.
Yeah, to show they're invisible. So the
Yeah,
burning
no.
building's up there, right? Like the thing with fire on it.
Yeah, that building on the right of you is the boathouse that Ellipsis asked you to head into, and
All right, great. I'm just gonna move forward. I'm gonna be like, guys, we need to go save him. I think I got 20. What is it? 20?
you should have 30.
20, 30. All right. I'm just gonna move right up next to them, and I'm just gonna pull up and sort of just get like in fighting mode. Actually, I don't even know. I mean, he was freaking out. Did I hear that gnome when he was all scared?
Yeah, you also heard like Poo Poo Cakes shouting at him, but you didn't see where he is.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna run up, just not knowing I'm right next to them. This is where naturally I'm gonna run up, stand by the trees, just run up.
Remember, you can take dash and other actions on your turn. Stuff like you can do another 30 foot if you wanted to run.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna run up right next to this guy then, and comfort him. I'm gonna grab the little gnome because I just saw so many dead ones, and I've always thought from like the beginning of the day that these gnomes are so damn cute. Like I'm just gonna like not nothing sexual or nothing like that, but like I'm just gonna make sure he's all right.
Who thought you was going to make a sexual advance on a gnome while the town
I don't think anyone thought that. I think you're the only one that thought.
I'm just making
Oh,
sure
that.
I'm very clear because sometimes you guys think I'm doing things I'm not.
Cool. Yeah. So you run up to this gnome. He's just sat there, kind of shaking. He's like well hidden behind this stump, by the way. He's like just up against it, kind of shaking.
Yeah,
and as you
buddy.
run up, he looks and says, "There's people. There's people in the boathouse." He's just sitting there shaking.
What kind of
holding his-
people? What do you mean?
The owner of the boathouse and his daughter.
All right.
Died.
Hey, calm down. I'm gonna pat him on the head. Calm down. It's okay. All right. We gonna get them.
My captain went in, but nobody made it out. But I heard a scream.
All right. Well, we're going. Come on, guys. Move up. And then that'll be my turn.
And we're coming.
No, we're on the back. They can't see us.
We're gonna be there soon.
I love that you guys are hiding from us. What the fuck? What the fuck?
You fuckers.
Is it my turn then?
Does he lose movement since I'm on his back?
No. He's
Okay, good.
He's all good at the moment.
He's strong.
I think what will happen is when he starts to try and do things, it might hinder him a little bit.
This right here, is that difficult terrain, these bushes over here?
No, that's just like trees. You can head underneath
Okay.
them.
I'm gonna run to right here, so I'm gonna bring my selection tool, please. I'm gonna run to right here. I'm double timing. And that's you're on my back. You should come on.
Cool. So Chaplain just bolts ahead and gets to in front. You can see just inside the door of this room, but there's nothing really obviously going on in there other than there's like a huge fire. But you can't see anyone or anything.
Can I roll a perception by chance?
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
Can't see anything. Can't really hear anything. Sense anything happening. But the door is like open and directly in front of you here. Pith.
Well, looks like Clutch is all the way over there, so there's pretty much nothing that I can. Well, no. Am I still standing over here by this big metal thing? Clutch.
Yeah.
Okay, good. You can hear me. Listen, I'm gonna try and stay back here with Ellipsis, because I don't think he can take on this big Death Knight thing by himself.
No, he said he could take. He said he's gonna hold it off. You get up here. Come on.
But he's so small. All right, fine. So I begrudgingly move all the way down here to Clutch, kind of just grumbling with every step here. I'm very, very upset that I can't fight this thing because I really just want to knock it out.
Mhm.
See where
Such a little brawler. You're such a little brawler.
I'm very upset.
I like you're like, oh, he's so small, and you're a halfling.
Yeah.
I think I'm larger than I actually am at times. Okay, so I'm moving all the way down here.
Yeah, I
Boop.
think with Dash you have 50 feet. So you
Oh,
can
with Dash I
get
have 50 feet. So let's go.
right here.
Yeah, just go down.
She got little halfling legs.
So I run on my little halfling legs.
halfling legs.
I just kind of like all the way across the bridge,
Get it across.
and then I just kind of wave hello to Clutch, and just like, well, now I'm useless because I can't fight. There's nothing else that I can do.
So as you go like running off of this bridge, you hear this thing behind you take a step forward, and you see it pull a hand up, and it creates this enormous like orb of terrible burning fire, and it launches it towards Ellipsis, who holds up a guard. A kind of ward appears in front of him, and it strikes it and pushes him back a little bit, and then he starts to build up one of his own orbs of like damage of some sort with his staff, and then to start going back and forth. It's terribly loud, terribly flashy, and extremely powerful. Pith, give me a perception or an arcana check, whichever one's higher for you.
Perception or Arcana? Let's see.
Yeah, pretty confident that if you were anywhere near that, you'd be taking some serious damage.
If I were near that, I'd be taking some serious damage.
Told
Mr.
you.
Poopy.
Should listen.
What, did I just hear? No, that couldn't have been them. They're not even here. That's weird.
This is so fun.
Oh man.
Poo Poo Cakes, it's your turn.
Chaplain. I think think we just go in, man.
God, that's what I'm doing.
You're gonna go in there. You're gonna break in.
I'm gonna break
Here's the
it.
deal. When we go in there, though, there's a problem. You're not gonna be able to do anything. Do you think you can swing your weapon with me on your back?
Poorly.
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 Okay. Well, here's the deal. When I jump off of you when we go in there, I'm not gonna be invisible.
I'll make sure I'll get anything's attention.
Oh, all right. So he did that, and I kind of stand on his back, and I'm not really going to do anything at this point in time. I'm just going to kind of pass my move, and I'm just kind of looking around, and I'm kind of pointing at Pith and yelling and kind of hoping she hears me and confusing her. Moving to next turn.
I wanted to see how that was going. Clutch.
All right, so I hear that sound and I'm tripping out. When I was running across the bridge, did I see like where those boats were? I forgot to tell you I was definitely looking over that way. But
the little boats.
yeah, was there a door? Yeah. Was there an entrance there?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
yeah,
so like
there's another doorway here.
Just based off like my knowledge, like of being in like the wilderness and like dealing with searching for a bear for a few years. I'm gonna crawl, definitely not crawling. I'm staying on my feet. I'm gonna move my full 60 to pretty much that entrance, like right over here.
All right.
Just because like I don't know where they went, and I'm not about to go into like the burning side of the building, so I'm gonna move to the other entrance like a little. All right, here we go.
Sure.
Shut up, Clutch. Just do it.
Shut up, Clutch, and just do it. So Clutch just bolts underneath these trees and
Through the
heads
trees.
towards the river.
Yeah.
Pith, you're kind of left alone as far as you're concerned, apart from this one frightened guard who's.
No, I told Pith I'm a Pith through the trees.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
starting
okay, now I understand. Oh, he must have gone through the trees.
Chaplain.
You're right. Sorry.
I'm running directly inside here.
All right. Boom. Let's see.
Whoa.
You're welcome, production quality. As you run in, you see the following. There is like a destroyed piece of wall. There's like a bunch of fire where it's all been like burnt up. There's a guy kind of cowering. He looks like completely catatonic, like he's freaking out behind this boat in the bottom right. And there's a younger looking gnome just cowering behind this like reception desk. She's in the same sort of state, just completely out of it. However, more pressing, there is some sort of weird looking, hovering, spectral, demonic looking elf type creature. You probably don't know what an elf is, so it probably just looks like a freaking weird human looking ghost thing. As soon as you like walk in, even though you are invisible, it kind of goes and starts looking over in your general direction.
Poo Poo Cakes, do you have any idea what the fuck that is?
I have absolutely. What do you want me to roll?
History, nature.
Yeah.
For your nature? Oh.
I have absolutely no. What do you want me to roll?
It's possibly the ghost of an elf.
That could potentially be the ghost of some kind of elf, and he might have come back in a demon form.
What? You guys keep calling me and Clutch elves. I have no idea what the fuck an elf is.
I need to let you know this. We don't really have a lot of time, I think, to talk about this. What do you think we should do to this elf? Because I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like he might try to kill me when I jump off your back. I have an idea. Never mind, that idea is not going to work. We're going to move along now. And as I see the demon elf, I slowly kind of start coming down off Chaplin, but I'm still kind of touching him to make sure I'm invisible.
I have an idea. As far as I can tell, this thing looks evil, and I'm just gonna use my sacred flame.
Oh damn!
Oh, they are close to us. I know it.
I heard sacred.
it.
You heard
I
it?
heard it.
Hey, you heard sacred flame up there?
Oh, I definitely heard it. I know I did. Yep, that was sacred.
That was sacred flame.
With Poo Poo Cakes on your back, I was going to give you like disadvantage, so I guess this thing has advantage. But doesn't mean shit because the sacred flame flies true and strikes this weird, ghostly, hovering-looking elf thing. It just appears out of the air somewhere near the doorway and flies towards this thing and hits it. It lets out a terrible wail again, and then looks back up at.
And I look at the two gnome people as that thing is screaming, and I'm like, "You need to get out of here now."
Let's see how they respond to you. They do not respond at all. It's like you're not even here.
Oh, good.
No one responds.
I have a
I don't
bonus.
think they speak your language.
No, I'm gonna
They
hang
just
out.
look completely like freak the fuck out. They're beyond.
Can I use my bonus action to persuade?
Yeah. Roll the persuasion.
A
Oh hell
26.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yes. I was
The woman next to you, she like kind of looks up. She looks very young, like for a gnome, probably like late teens, early 20s. And she kind of looks up at you and says, "What is it?" But she doesn't really like move or anything.
I have no idea. You need to get out of here now. Actually, I don't think I'm invisible anymore since I attacked.
No, it wouldn't be, I don't think, because I think it would break concentration, I think.
No, I think you.
No, because it'd be my concentration, wouldn't it, I guess?
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, is it? I'm used to old rules where it's like invisibility and greater invisibility or
The
improved.
spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Yeah, so you just
Okay.
appear.
You appear.
You appear. Poo Poo Cakes, you're visible too now as well.
Yeah.
Actually, this demon thing just snaps its eyes and looks at you, but the girl looks up and says, Let's kill everyone. There's like a few bodies strewn about, like 2 or 3 guards. There's the body of like a woman gnome towards the back of the room. I didn't bother like throwing too much shit on this map because it just gets confusing. But there's a few bodies laying about. They're just completely wiped out. A couple of them got like scratch marks on. A couple of them just look like they're drained of all life and energy. Just it's almost skeletal, like they've already started decomposing. And she's just shaking. She's just completely out of it, but she's kind of looking up at you at this point.
Didn't you hear him?
Poo Poo Cakes, maybe you focus on getting her out of here and I'll distract this thing.
I do. Hey, come on. Come here. Come here.
Don't look at my legs. Don't worry about it. Just come here. Just come here.
We'll get to that on your turn. But meanwhile, Piff, your turn.
Everybody's gone. Okay, just leave Pith. Just leave Pith outside. Pith will take care of it. That's fine. Just go over here. Just talk to this guard over here. Excuse me, sir. Are you all right?
I'm unharmed.
Okay, I need you to tell me exactly where these people are. Who was screaming? I don't know what's. I'm just as confused as you are because all my friends decided to go to God knows where, and I'd like to help.
He like points his sword back at the door and says, "In there were people. I doubt they're alive. You should stay away. Whatever it is, it's horrific."
I'm gonna go. I want to investigate this. Where's he pointing?
Yeah, I mean he's pointing at a door.
Yeah, but which door?
Give me a perception check instead.
Okay, perception. Let's see. Good bet.
As he's like pointing, there's like this weird sound of like sacred flame, 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 and then and you see a sort of the edge of like Chaplin and Poo Poo Cakes kind of appear in the doorway as this sacred flame lights up the room for an instant, and they're in there, and then there's a wail and maybe some voices starting to speak.
Get in here!
Okay.
Get in here!
Oh, good. I'm glad you're both alive. That's nice.
We might not be.
All right, where I don't exactly know which way I'm going. So, all right, Mr. Guard, I hope you don't mind if I leave you here. Will you be all right if I go inside and help my friends?
Yes. If there's any survivors, you can bring them to me.
Okay. So where am I moving here? Where exactly is this? Is it just this house right here? That's right in front of me.
Yeah, you need to get to there, basically.
Oh, this one that's on fire. I'm completely looking the wrong way. Looking the wrong way. Okay, there they are.
I wish she went to the house across the way, like just
I
like
was going.
I'm coming, and like
Going to go
where the
the
black
other
myth
way.
oh, I would have died.
Look, if it doesn't look like it's gonna kill me, I don't have any interest in it. Okay?
Oh, it's so funny.
This appears to be a bakery. What on earth is happening here?
No, that really, you're all ganging up on me, and that really frosts my shorts. I'm gonna make a dash. I'm gonna make a dash to the door.
Go for it.
All right, here we
Frosts her
go.
shorts.
It's 50.
Tuck it on my pants.
No, I already used 10 feet, so I'm gonna go all the way over here and just kind of.
Cool, yeah. So you start running, and you can now clearly see like Poo Poo Cakes and Chaplin are having like an intense conversation with someone else just beyond the door.
All right, listen, guys, I'll just stay out here. Anything comes by, I got it.
No, we need you in here because there's something in here.
Help!
Okay, well, I can't move. I'm actually rooted to this spot here. I can't move.
Weird.
It's crazy.
Maybe you should lay off on the sweet rolls.
I can't control my movement, so I can't move. But
right.
listen, I'll watch as you converse with these people. You do you. I'll just be chilling out here.
As she's kind of talking, I look over like, the gnome woman thing, come here, please. Pith.
Yes.
Hey, oh, you can't hear me. Sorry. I'm going to send a woman out. Hey, gnome woman, there's a lady out here you can trust, I promise. Look, I'm hoping she kind of peeks around the corner.
Hi.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Get her out.
Persuasion.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. She like looks up at you and then starts to move, and then frighteningly looks back at the creature and sort of looks and says, "But the thing."
I'll take
It
care of
doesn't
the
matter.
thing.
Jump over the thing. We'll get you outside. We're going to deal with the thing. Chaplain, you ready?
I'm ready.
And as Chaplin's sitting there looking at the thing, and the gnome woman's looking at me.
I forgot to add them. They were on a 10 as well. She actually does a pretty good jump over the thing, over this Majogget, whatever it's called, like a desk type thing, and lands next to you and heads just outside the door here.
Oh damn!
Yes, now go.
And she starts like heading out, and then she sees this armored little halfling running towards her and stops. Oh dear! And looks back at Poo Poo Cakes and then back at Miriam.
That's our friend. You're good. Miriam, introduce yourself quickly.
Hello,
as
I'm
I'm doing
Miriam.
that,
Nice to meet you.
I start whirling up a fireball to throw at the demon elf.
She runs over to Miriam. She's like about a foot smaller than you, and she looks up to you, Miriam, and grabs onto your like armor.
Oh,
Please.
it's okay. It's fine. No, you're safe. You're safe. I've got you. I've got this big shield. We're fine. You just stay here. We will get your friends. I promise.
All right.
And as that's happening, we open up this big old fireball, and I try to give it a good gust at this demon elf.
Your action was to interact with the. I'm afraid.
That's okay.
Hey, we saved the gnome woman. I feel good about it.
Which is a shame because you just crit 20'd, which would have been beautiful. But you can use a bonus action on movement though if you want.
On movement, I think I'm going to just stay where I'm at, behind Chaplin and behind the desk.
Perfect.
I don't like that you said perfect.
Oh
worry,
God!
I'm not out.
Great.
I don't like that
It
you
means
said
it's perfect for him.
I am true neutral. Don't worry. Cool. So this like demon elf type thing now sort of completely clocked you. It sees the gnome like girl jump over the desk and head out, and let's see. She looks across each of you, and she eyes you and Chaplin up, Poo Poo Cakes, and give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh God, here we go.
As she starts to head towards you, floating, hovering towards you quite quickly, leaving wisps of like vapor behind her.
What the hell is wisdom out on here? Why can I not find it?
It's on your.
Oh, I never found it.
Stats.
ignore me.
All right. So as this thing starts heading towards you both, you are filled, both of you, with a complete sense of dread. This thing is like horrifying. It's so frightening. You literally become frightened, which is a sort of a status effect. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to its source of fear, which is the demon elf thing. It also kind of flies to the middle of the room in front of this fire, which is starting like this fire is like billowing and starting to move around a lot as well. It looks like it's going to start like bringing this building down. Chaplain.
I'm like sitting there. I'm like the sacred flame.
The scared sacred flame. This does damage. This shit does damage, ladies and gentlemen.
The frightened sacred flame, which fires out of a hole in the roof and just dissipates, barely any power behind it as it misses devastatingly badly.
Can I also roll persuasion on the gnome nobleman?
You'll need an action. Is sacred flame a bonus?
No, sacred flame isn't. Okay.
You'll need to essentially interact with him as an object kind of thing, as he is just completely messed up. Okay, so you're done.
Can I move?
You can actually try and end your frightened status.
Oh, I'll try to do that
at the end of your turn. If you want to move, and then do it. You just can't move closer to the thing.
No, I'm gonna move right there. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. And then give me a wisdom save.
Motherfucker, come on.
Nice. So
Okay,
you start
sweet.
like moving along, and this thing is kind of following you. And as you like move, you start to shake off this feeling like you're a little bit less frightened of this thing. You've got more purpose. You're heading towards this guy, and you.
I will have Saloon strike you down.
Nice. Clutch.
All right, here we go. So I hear all the ruckus going on, and I know, like, out of the corner through that door. Is it a closed door or open door? Policy? Well, not policy. Is it? Wow. Is it a closed or open door?
It's an open door policy.
All right, thank you. So I saw it all go down. I'm gonna move up right here, right in the hall, and turn towards this thing, and just whisper to myself, "It's time to get clutch." And then I'm just gonna like draw back my bow and stare at that little stupid demon elf. And as like I'm pulling back the bow, I noticed that like all I wanted to hit was the elf. And all of a sudden, like this like bluish, like sort of hunter primal mark like spots up. And I realize when I concentrate hard enough on something, I get something called hunter's mark. So I pull back that bow and I fire at this stupid thing.
Sweet. Do it.
Yeah, it's coming, bro. You watch. There it is. Yeah!
Nice. Yeah, so this arrow flies forward. There's also this weird like symbol that's appeared briefly on the back of this like weird ghostly elf type creature. And the arrow hits true. Roll all of your many damages.
Yeah, so when I hit this thing, thank goodness I hit level 3 randomly out of nowhere. I have this new thing called... I'm trying to make this like legit as shit. I have this new thing called... Where is it? Okay, Colossus Slayer.
Stuttering and
Colossus Slayer, which says... Your tenacity can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its hit point maximum. So since this thing's been hit, that blue thing that was glowing, I shoot at him, I do the regular damage. There's 9. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I do +6 with the hunter's mark. It adds a +6. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I do a +1d8 since this thing's been damaged. Here we go. Boom, baby. That is 18 points of damage coming at you from clutch. Appreciate it.
So this arrow flies forward. It catches the hunter's mark, which sets off like an extra piece of damage. You feel like this thing, because you now have this like hyper sense where you spent some time in Faerul on this magical terrain. Your like hunter's senses have like honed to the max now. You've spent some time around these magical creatures, seen all these wild things, and now you're feeling on it. You're feeling good. Fire this arrow, flies. It actually strikes the like ghostly demon thing, but it goes through the creature. Though it hits it. The creature moves, and you see it take a wisp of this like ghostly vapor through it. It just flies straight through. Chaplain actually barely avoids being hit by this thing as it flies past his head. And
it's gonna go through the best arrow shot I've ever had in my life. It's gonna go through a all right.
The creature was hit by it.
Okay.
But the arrow like went through because this thing is not 100% physical.
All right.
So
I'm not mad.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, buddy.
You did a good job there, Clutch. That was the best arrow I've ever seen.
As a bonus action, I'm just gonna go. Ah!
You actually used your bonus action to apply Hunter's Mark, so we'll have to retcon that scream out. I'm afraid.
I never screamed. I went.
Piff.
Woo!
There's all sorts of crazy stuff going on just inside this door, but there's also this like gnomish person who's clinging to you.
All right.
You found a friend, Pith?
I've made a friend.
Well, do me a favor. Tell her to eat it and get in there to help.
My one of my companions has said that you need to eat it and that I need to get inside the house. Don't actually say it's not heartless and horrible.
What?
You're awful. So,
Only as awful as you could.
I talk to the woman. I say, listen, there is a guard back that way, and he has a sword. He is very strong. And I think you need to go with him because whatever is inside this house right now, I need to go help my friends kill it. So would you be okay with that if you went over to the guard and I went inside?
Persuasion check as she looks up at you with her.
Oh no, it feels so awful.
She looks up at you. She's got these like big, kind of like wide, like dobby eyes, and she's holding on to you.
I can't.
She's got like these tears streaking down her face, and she looks back, can't see the guard, and says, "I trust you," and then starts running away.
My God.
She heads out.
It's so cute, dude. Fuck.
And finds this guard, and the guard actually kind of steels himself and acts a little bit more tough, and brings her in and hides her down behind the stump. Looks over at Pith and gives a thumbs up, and then hides back down himself.
Okay, good job.
The nobleman sits quivering in a corner. Poo-poo cakes.
Oh,
Actually, no, Miriam, you can move and stuff if you want.
Oh yeah, I can. So I'm gonna go inside and let's just see. I'm gonna just slowly brush past Pooper Cakes. Hello, good to see you again.
Hello.
And, thanks for going invisible on us, guys. We really appreciated that.
Yeah.
So I'm right here in front of Chaplain. And I don't exactly know what this demon elf is, so I want to. Can I roll investigation or like
investigation, nature, or history? You can attempt
investigation,
any of
nature, or
those.
history. Let's roll investigation. Okay, yep.
Again, it looks kind of like an elf. You haven't seen very many elves in Barrow's Bottom, but you will have seen a couple maybe. But yeah, it's like maybe an elf, but it's totally some sort of weird, freaky demon ghost.
Okay. I'm just going to stand here in front of Chaplain and say, look, Chaplain, glad you're all right. If you need me, I'm right here. I've got my shield. I've got my sword. I can help be a defense if you need it.
Miriam, just focus on that thing. I'm going to try to get the other gnome out of here.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got him down there in the corner. So hopefully we can I can try and distract it.
If you need any assistance, I can help you from a distance.
Okay. Right. I'm just gonna stand here, and can I just glare at it? Can I try and intimidate it?
Sure, I'm gonna let you
Okay,
do that.
I'm gonna try and intimidate this thing. I'm just gonna stand there. I'm just gonna glare at it.
You stand in front of this thing, and you lock eyes with it, and you glare at it, and then as you lock eyes and glare at it, you realize that this thing is way more frightening than you expected. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
You are really scary. Okay, wisdom saving throw?
Yeah,
Should I
so just
I
click on
take
wisdom.
Yeah. Hey, not bad.
Cool. Yeah, like as you like stare it down, this thing kind of stares right back at you. It's not intimidated by you at all. For a moment, you feel like a little quiver somewhere inside, but you steel yourself as this thing looks at you. There was a moment where you felt like, fuck this shit, I'm out, I'm gonna run, but you pass, you steel yourself, and you bring up your sword and shield and stand strong in front of this thing. Poo Poo Cakes, it is your turn.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
Why would you try? Oh, God. And I start whirling up another fireball, just scared out of my mind of this thing.
What is wrong with you? Why are you so freaked out? It's only a scary thing.
I don't know what it is.
Holy!
But
Bad.
you are frightened, so you have disadvantage. Please roll it again.
Oh, dude!
Frightened or no, this firebolt appears and flies and strikes this thing, dealing, let's see, some damage to it. Again, the firebolt actually flies through this thing, but it kind of takes half of this thing's face away, and then the face reforms kind of in a weird ghostly way. The firebolt just dissipates and hits the wall behind it, and the thing kind of looks up at you again. Give me, if you want to do movement, you can do movement, and then give me another wisdom saving throw.
I'm gonna kind of come down here a little bit by Chaplain. Then I'm gonna give you your wisdom saving throw and try not to cry a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't cry.
Okay, no crying.
As you manage to like get out of this thing's view and like bolstered by actually managing to like hit this thing and deal some damage to it, you release yourself from its frightening grip. Although you can still be as frightened as you want to be. The horrible demonic thing just flies at Pith and Chaplain. Flies through you both as you each feel this horrible cold vapor-like wave all over each of you, and it just goes straight through you. There's a moment where you think it's going to collide with you, and you steel yourself and passes through you and appears just beyond you, between Chaplain and Poo Poo Cakes. As it slowly starts to turn around, it looks at each of you, and then you see it go. As this horrible wail echoes out, rippling off of each of the walls, you each kind of innately grab your ears, and I'm going to need Constitution saving throws from all three of you, possibly this guy and this guy. Gnome also grabs onto his ears.
I just hear it from the doorway, right? Like
No, that's not me. Oh my god.
You hear it, but it doesn't. You don't have to give me a con save.
All right, cool.
You definitely hear it. It's like this is the same kind of scream that you heard earlier on, except this is like you're next to it. It's way louder. It's horrible. You feel like your ears are bleeding. Let's see. So, Miriam and Chaplain, you get your hands to your ears and you successfully like hold to your ears, and like although this terrifying scream like pierces into your head, immediately giving you a sort of headache, nothing like really like terrible happens. Something terrible is going to happen, but nothing too terrible.
It's gonna be me.
Yeah, so it's a fair amount of damage. So in your head, this wail like strikes, dealing 11 psychic damage to each of your characters. There's probably like a drip of blood from your nose or your ears, as this thing just like tears into your mind.
Everyone took 11?
Nope, just Chaplain and Pith.
Okay,
However,
holy crap.
At around the same sort of time, we see Poo Poo Cakes just drop. Boom.
God dang it.
You're at 0 HP right now, and also the nobleman just disappears.
I'm what? What's wrong with me?
You're at 0 HP. You're KO.
What?
Yeah. Nasty little bastard.
God damn. I should have never went down there. I was going to leave the goddamn.
I think that is the end of this thing's turn. The fire again is like crumbling. It looks like it's moving out a little bit further. Chaplain, your turn.
I'm looking at the range if I can do something. I'm going to pray to Saloon, and for right now, this is going to be my prayer of healing. So 6 targets up into the range of 30 feet away from me will get affected by this. And I'm going to bring the sheet up. But I'm going to pray and be like, Saloon, please heal my friend Miriam and I and bring back Poo-Poo Cakes. He needs your help. Oh, doesn't do it. God damn it. Okay, hold on. I gotta type it out. Apparently it's not working in the command.
Come on. Get him.
Are you hitting the gnome as well with this?
Oh, no. Never mind. It's level 2. There. Everyone gets 12 hit points back.
Cool. And the gnome, or just you leaving the gnome?
If the gnome's within 30 feet, yes, him.
That includes me too, right?
Yeah, no, you're affected.
All right, Poo-Poo's back up. Good.
So Poo-Poo Cakes, like, although for a moment you just heard like the edge of this scream, like, and then you fall over, you kind of wake up. You feel like you've got like the worst hangover of your life. Right now.
Where am I?
You are prone, but you are awake again with 12 HP.
Chaplain?
The gnome does a similar thing, though you probably can't see him behind the back of this boat. He kind of like wakes up, looks around a little bit. All right, Chaplain, anything else?
As a bonus action, no, I don't. They haven't really attacked anything like that. No, not at the moment. I have my shield out and I'm just staring at this thing, steely-eyed.
Cool. Clutch.
Please don't make fun of me. I'm just kidding. No, I'm actually looking right now. So, damn, these things. I just don't even know if my arrows are doing anything. I'm gonna take this time to really look, because they're in my way. Can I tell them to duck and they'll duck, or no? It would have to be on their turn that they duck down.
Yeah, you can say duck, but it'll be a thing that they have to do on their turn.
Have to do on their turn, so my shot wouldn't. All right, because they're in my line of sight. I'm scared to go into this building. I'm just talking out loud. I'm scared to go into the building because then all of a sudden that stuff's gonna affect me. It seems like they're getting affected. Can I can see the creature from here, right?
Yeah.
Can I curve my arrows?
Of course you can.
Yeah. So all right. Loading back up. I still have my hunter mark on him. I still see him for what he is. But just like in that movie, I'm gonna curve the arrow. So I hold my bow to the left, and I put like a little bend in it, and I shoot the arrow right at him. Please don't be a 1. Oh crap!
I think that was a 1. That's just how good you are at firing this thing. Is that your minimum is an 8, but it's still a crit 1. You fire this arrow, and like for some reason, like all we see is Clutch being like, I'm gonna curve this arrow, and he just fires an arrow out this wall, just out this through the fire and out there.
God damn it!
For no reason, as far as anyone can tell.
I meant to do that.
Unless something else is coming in, I guess maybe.
What was that noise, guys? Where am I?
Did you fire that for no reason?
Pith takes 15 HP.
Pith is down from just that joke.
Do you want to do any movement or anything?
God, I do, but like, real quick, I guess I'll end my turn with just like looking back real quick, like looking back behind me. Can I see what's going on with the gnome and the giant? Is anyone down, or are they all both up still battling it out?
Are you going to look over at these two on the bridge?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, on the bridge, there is literally just chaos. There is this enormous, great big thing which towers over this tiny little guy in a robe. His robe's like billowing out behind him, but he's like making huge, great shields. So this thing's like slamming its enormous sword down towards him, and then a magical shield will appear in front of this little gnome, and it'll boom, bounce off of it, and you'll see him create another one of these like hellfire orbs, which he fires down towards another shield from Ellipsis, and then Ellipsis himself casts this fiery flame underneath the creature, which burns the thing up. It lets out a cry. So they're just going back and forth.
Cool.
These enormous, great big magical attacks and defenses.
All right, I'm done with my turn.
Cool. Pith.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, we're in a bit of a pickle. How's our gnome friend doing?
The little old guy.
Yeah.
He.
How are you? Are you alive?
Give me a persuasion check.
Over there. A persuasion check for checking if he's alive. Can I persuade him to be more alive?
We're gonna see how convincing you sound.
Are you alive?
You just hear like a weird groan, like a from behind the boat. It seems that he's alive.
All right, that's convincing enough. God. Oh, all right. Can I look around and maybe see if there's something like something that this thing came from? Like any evidence of a portal, or maybe even more crystals or something like that. So I just roll for like investigation or something.
Sure, yeah, perception or investigation's fine.
Even
Arcana if that's higher, but I doubt it is.
Let's do investigation. Oh God.
Yeah, looking around, it doesn't look like this thing originated from in here. There's no like obvious like shadow door or like a crystal or anything particularly bizarre. There is an enormous hole, obviously, in one side of the building, and beyond that, directly beyond that, is like a hole in the wall. But yeah, no shadow or anything in here that you can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do what I do best. I'm gonna walk over here, and can I attack it?
Of course you can.
Cool. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna swing my sword at this thing. I don't care if it can go through things. I'm just gonna give it the old college try. So let's go ahead and swing Terrathorn at this thing.
What's up with your lines? The old college try.
The old college try.
I'm researching this character.
Boosh.
Terrathorn strikes at this thing, and it kind of hovers up a little bit too high, and you swing. You sort of like catch some of the vapor waves underneath the bottom of where this thing is like floating around. It's much taller and higher up than you are, so you just swing a little bit too low, and you just miss it. Just remember, you have other things that you can do now.
I do. I do.
You don't have to do any of them.
Just in case.
It's just I feel like I should have reminded you last week and I forgot, so I'm gonna allow myself to forego that to this week. And
you know what? I think
you can do a thing if you want to do a thing.
I can do a thing if I want to do a thing. Ooh. You know what? I don't want to do that thing. I don't want to do it. Not this turn. Not this turn.
Nobleman shakes and no, he does not wet his pants. Poo-poo cake.
Wow.
Nobleman, can you hear me? Can he hear me at all? Because he get any kind of like registration from him.
Give me a persuasion check. Hey, you get like a little shout back.
Hey, get out of here. See that thing? You need to run past it and get out. I'm saying this to you because right now, look at me. We're on our knees. You're on your knees. I don't even know why I'm in here. I'm really confused right now because I don't even know what just happened. But I just know that I see this scary looking thing and you're over there in the corner. Chaplain, you second this?
Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Did you pith?
Yes.
3-1. Get out!
This little face peers over the top of the little boat, and you just see him. He looks at the thing, and then looks at the fire, and looks at each of you like,
how? Where do I go?
Make your way out of here. I'll take care of the fire.
All right. So he kind of just like disappears back down
Yes.
behind
Such a
the
pussy.
thing.
I love it.
Poopy Cakes, you can do another thing. You can do a movement or a bonus action if you want to do those things.
Actually, I was going to ask him, am I able to do an Arcana check with that bonus?
What are you trying to do?
I want to see if, like, kind of like what Pith did, like, just kind of see if there's anything in the room that might give me an idea of something we could do against this demon, considering everything has just went through it.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, what the
Not sure. Not your area of expertise. What you do know is it's not an illusion.
You do not give it.
Guys, it's not an illusion. That is a real demon thing. Whatever it is.
Appreciate that. Great information.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have an
Really?
idea. Nobleman, I'm going to meet you outside, okay? And I kind of try to get past and kind of try to slip out just the front of the door so I can still kind of see in.
Yeah. So you stand up because you were on the ground.
Oh,
You have
yeah, I stand up, so I
20
can't
feet,
even
but
do that.
I think you're good for that. Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, you're good. Because you got 35 feet. You're the fastest moving thing here, considering everyone takes the piss out of you for your legs. They're actually the best ones. So you go running out. You can probably run like vertically up mountainsides as well. So,
Yeah.
and you like bolt out.
I'm a
The elfin looking demonic looking thing looks once down at each of you and kind of locks eyes with Pith, who swung his sword towards the bottom of her kind of weird little vapor legs, and she raises up like a claw hand and then brings it down to swipe at your face. Pith, what is your AC?
No,
Pretty damn high.
No, 18.
Holy
18.
crap.
So this claw heads straight towards you, and you manage to get like a shield up to it, and the claw hits the shield. For a moment, you see like this hand kind of come through, like each of the clawy fingers, these sharp talon-like fingers poke through the shield, but it actually stops. There is some level of resistance that you've managed to stop this thing from actually coming through and scratching at your face. It whips its claw back out and then looks upon each of you again with this horrible demonic-looking face, and then moves away from you, flying back over here towards where Clutch is. And as it does so, it flies and towards you, Clutch, and you see it for the first time. It sees you for the first time. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
As the fire extends,
Oh my God.
moves across, some of the beams and that are holding this structure up start to bend and snap. You can hear them. A couple of them that are closer to the right-hand side of the room just fall, and the heat billows up in front of Chaplin's face. Pith, you feel it too, but Chaplin, that's like a backdraft heat. This thing flying towards you, Clutch.
Yeah.
Again, for a moment, you feel like, well, my sphincter's about to let go, and this is game over. I'm getting out of here. As it flies towards you, this fire billows up behind it, and it kind of distracts you and snaps you out of this kind of horrifying visage, and you kind of shake it off and snap back as this thing lands in front of you, but it's locked its eyes on you. And the fire builds up, burning away at a lot of this room. Chaplin feels the heat. The gnome ducks back down. Pith, you feel the heat. Poo Poo Cakes is outside. Clutch, you're staring down this demon elf, and I think that's a good time to just jump into a break.
Oh no.
Fire spreads across the room.
No.
This is a good episode.
This is
fun.
fun, dude.
Really
This is a
good.
battle.
This is real good.
I have
Thank
no
you guys
idea
for
how to
watching,
kill
by the
this.
way.
Yeah. Thank you,
for
everyone.
watching.
We'll be back exactly 5 minutes. We're rolling with it. So 5 minutes. We're just gonna use the restroom real quick. Be right back, babies. That was a great scream to come back into it. All right, back into it. Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Love you.
Your face.
Go ahead, Brad. Where are we at?
Straight back in. This fire has started spreading across the room. Mr. Chaplin, it is your turn to react.
I'm going to pray to Saloon and be like, Saloon, this fire is getting out of control. May we create water and create water.
Yeah, now it's real.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to cast that at level 2. So it's 20 gallons of water at 35 cubic feet on the fire.
20 gallons?
Yeah, 20 gallons of water.
20 gallons of water like appear and start to like rain down on this fire.
So much water.
There's like a load of steam, a load of smoke hits up in the air. Like you guys probably need to shield your eyes briefly, but like after a few seconds, this fire is basically entirely out. There's like some hot embers on the ground, but there's a huge smoking, smoldering puddle as this fire is out. The floor is burnt to heck, but no fire. Congratulations. Well done.
I'm going to move forward. I'm like, Pith, let's make a secure area so this gnome behind the boat can get out. And I'm gonna
burnt flooring. Carry on.
Nah, I was like, what's that cloud coming in?
Fuck.
Don't add anything,
Oh God.
man.
I'm gonna move up about right here.
Okay, I'll just stay here then.
Clutch.
All right.
Wait, Poo-Poo Cakes, help the gnome get out.
Huh? I have plans. What do you need me to do?
Try to get the gnome out of here.
He didn't listen to me in the first place. He can go ahead and stay in there.
No, try to get him out.
No, you do it.
I'm trying to.
Fine, I'll do it, but you owe me.
I'll give you a piggyback ride.
Oh yeah.
All right, it's my turn.
Yeah.
So I'm staring at this demon dead in the eyes. I was scared for a minute, almost shit myself, but I didn't. And I'm just staring at him, looking at him. And I say, what you looking at? Oh, you looking at Clutch? And as I say it, I pull back the arrow and fire right at his dumb little face. Here we go. Ah!
It goes straight into her dumb little face.
Oh, it's a girl. My bad, lady.
Yeah. Okay. I no longer fire the bow and arrow. I simply approach the lady with a rose in my hand.
Screw you, man. Screw you. All right.
Yeah, no, you hit the thing. Go. Do all
the damage. Because remember,
Yeah.
Clutch figured out Hunter's Mark today. He also figured out his Colossus Slayer. Boom. With a little bit of Angela in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, and a little bit of Nina's what I need. What the hell? Are you serious?
It's
Four.
Amazing, a lot of damage. Okay.
It's still pretty good.
Again, the arrow hits this thing in the face. You see its face kind of like fold in on itself in this like vapory way, and then it appears again in front of you as this arrow flies through and strikes the wall again. But the thing moves around. It does not look happy at all that you fired this arrow at it. You want to move?
Yeah. I'm gonna dip out. I'm gonna dip out like right behind the thing so it can't see me anymore.
Yeah, you're playing Time Crisis now.
Yeah, now time. Oh, dude, yes I am. Yes I am. That is a great reference.
Pith,
Yes,
it is your turn.
it's my turn.
My back's against the wall. All right, go.
This guy's still cowering in the corner. Chaplain, how you doing up there?
I'm doing fine.
Okay. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
It up again.
Okay. Okay. Listen, we really do need to get you out of here. Or I think your alternative is to stay here and die. So we really should get going.
That's okay. I'm already on my way.
It's not.
And not his turn
I
yet.
get the sinking feeling that he is lying to me.
Okay, he like looks at you, and then jumps up onto this little boat, and then runs across the front of the top of it, and then just goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. He bolts as far as he can. What can he do? He can get to about there, and he just bolts. He's running. He runs straight past Poo Poo Cakes. And he's on his way. He's just running. He's pelting as fast as he can.
I told you I wouldn't need to get him.
He looks all messed up, but he's like running as fast as he can. He's got like some quite fine-looking clothes on, but they're a bit messed up and dirt covered and ash covered. And yeah, he's running, and he out of there. Essentially, Poo Poo Cakes, you activated that last round. He was already going to run. I just was waiting for his turn. I don't want you to waste your turn, so I'm just gonna bring him forward and let him do his turn. So Pith, you can do a full thing.
All right. Cool. Well, that was
He gone.
He gone. He gone. Well, bye. Just be careful.
Well.
Don't get caught in any more burning houses with strange, scary ladies. So I'm gonna come up here next to Chaplain. Hello, Chaplain. And
Hello, Miriam.
I do see Clutch outside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna team up behind this thing. And hang on a second. I'm gonna see if there's something that I can't do here. Is anything on its back that's particularly noticeable?
No, you don't even need to check it.
I don't even need to
looks
check
like a tattered looking person, but like in a very ghostly form, some sort of horrible hag-like dead.
Can I try talking to it?
Sure.
Okay. Excuse me.
Whirls on you. Tongue lolling from its mouth.
Talking to it.
Vaporous,
shit.
horrible ghost-like form. It's basically like a fucking elven-looking dementor type thing flying around in the air. But it's looking at you.
And then I realized like how scary this thing actually is. What? Why are you here?
It's an abomination.
That probably wasn't the right thing to
Hey,
do.
stop talking to it, bitch! Go!
But we distracted it. You're outside the house. You get out of here.
Popping my head back.
Are you guys arguing while there's a demon in that goddamn room?
Yes.
No.
Stop!
Should we just leave? Should we just leave the house? What do you think, Chaplain?
No, we need to take care of this, otherwise it's going to kill someone. Or many.
There's dead bodies all around you.
Right, there's dead gnomes everywhere. Okay. Can I try and attack this thing again?
Yeah.
That's all I know. That is all I know. I'm just
all you
running
know.
up to it. I run up to it. I've got my sword out and I'm charging at it and I'm screaming as I'm running at it. And I say, "This was for my gnome friends. This is for Lipton's Spill." And then I swing my sword and bam.
Nice. Yeah, you run at this thing and you slice it in two. Thing comes apart in the middle. The bottom half floating off one way, this thing floating off the other, and then comes back together and screams in your face. Deal your damage. It does do some damage to the thing, but like as your sword like passes through it, you feel it does have some resistance. A little bit similar to the way that it kind of half went into the shield and then was stopped by something. It does have some resistance to your sword as you cut through it, but it does pass through it entirely. It's kind of a weird incorporeal form. So you kind of hit it. It does scream at you. It doesn't like it, but it doesn't feel like when you're slicing through a pig or something.
Shit.
You want to do anything else?
Hey, Chaplain, can you call on like a saloon or something to like help me against this thing?
I can help with your armor. I'll get you next round.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, I've just got my sword. I've just got my shield raised up against this thing like this. I'm just looking at it like, yeah. Come on, do something.
Cool. Poo Poo Cakes just outside.
Can what's his name hear me over by the Black Knight Ellipsis? Can he hear me from where I'm at, you think? I screamed?
Maybe.
If not, I'm gonna go ahead and move.
There's a lot of noise.
I'm gonna move my 35 feet then.
Yep.
And see if I can get him to hear me from here. What do you think from here?
Go for it. I'll roll a perception for him.
Hey, Ellipsis! How's everything going over there? And as I'm doing that, I'm whirling up a fireball to throw at the Death Knight.
Cool. Yeah, Ellipsis is like attacking this thing. He's got like his quarterstaff out and he's firing his own kind of enormous firebolts off. They look like 10 times more powerful than what yours do. Some of them are like forming behind the creature and then exploding. The Death Knight is kind of swinging its sword, striking off of these like weird like protective wards that are appearing around Ellipsis. Ellipsis actually looks like he's like taken a couple of beatings and he's a little bit like burnt on parts, but mostly he seems to be kind of okay. The Death Knight looks a little bit worse off. It's kind of stumbling about on this bridge, but Ellipsis just doesn't take any notice of you shouting kind of thing.
Okay. I try to shout at him again, and this time I just ask him, I just tell him straightforward, there is some kind of demon in the building, and just to see if he responds at all.
Yeah, he doesn't hear you.
Okay.
Basically, from on the bridge, there's just like it sounds like the fucking Blitz over London from over
Jesus.
the bridge.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna roll for my fireball then and try to hit this turret with a fireball, the Black Knight.
Sure. You fire a fireball at this thing. It hits it. It doesn't do anything. It just hits this thing's like massive armored body and just boom. You see it just
Jesus.
And just,
well,
it's absorbed by the armor. Just nothing happens. You know, it's not hit any part of it that's going to do any level of extreme damage.
Clutch.
Yeah.
Clutch, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm
Where
not
are
trying
you?
to look in there, but what?
Where are you?
I'm right behind the door, man. Stop blowing my cover.
Oh, sorry. And I just shut up and I just look back at the Death Knight.
The demon slashes at Pith's face. Pith, you are small and nimble, and you do a little woo as this thing slices over
So
your face.
lucky.
It's very cold as these claws pass your face, but you successfully manage to dodge out of the way of it slicing at you. You feel like if that thing hits you, it's not going to be pleasant. Chaplain.
I'm gonna slam my hammer down on the thing and be like, Saloon, I'm going to need your guiding bolt.
I love it.
18. Is that 18 hit?
And 18 does hit.
And it does. That's a level 1. 12 radiant damage.
Oh my God.
12 radiant damage. Yeah, like this. What does your guiding bolt look like?
So when I slam my hammer down, it has a celestial-like arrow appear above it that looks like it's, and then when it flies out, it looks like it's a shooting star, like stars shooting from it and all that. And
I'm peeking to watch that.
Also, whoever takes the next attack on it, actually, we all have advantage on it until the end of my next turn.
This arrow like hits this thing, this like blinding light, and you see it before this arrow even hits the thing, it starts to shy away and kind of burn up a little bit in the radiance. And yeah, it kind of hits this thing, and in the same way that Pith's sword kind of split it in two, it kind of does a similar thing where it just kind of turbulently displaces around and then comes back to itself, and it looks a little shaken and a bit messed up from that one. It lets out another terrible scream, shakes its head and kind of looks around the room for a second, as you kind of mess this thing up pretty badly. It looks like it's hurt more than it's been hurt so far today.
And then right now, so that's one of my first level spells right there. What I'm going to do is be like, Saloon, I know I ask a lot of you, but please help Miriam and give her a shield of faith.
Damn.
And now Miriam has +2 to her AC.
Ooh. I feel
Nice.
stronger. I feel
So a
stronger.
divine shield appears. Do you want to move?
No, I am good currently where I'm standing.
Clutch.
Yeah.
And Poo Poo Cakes and the couple of people that are outside. By now, this guy's kind of made it over to here, and they're cowering all together.
All right.
From just over on the bridge, you hear the little gnome let out a little bit of a scream, like as this sword crashes down just beside him, and he moves, and then he brings up his staff, and he says, "I am a servant of the secret fire, wielder of the flame of Enor. You shall not pass!" And he drives his quarterstaff into the bridge, splitting the bridge, and it causes like this enormous like column of flame and fire to engulf not just him but the Death Knight, and the bridge kind of splinters and breaks, and you hear these two splashes in the water, and then a half of the bridge falls into the water too, and you see Ellipsis and the Death Knight like moving downstream as Ellipsis is just wailing on this thing's head, floating on it, as they both end up kind of floating down this stream this way.
Wait, what?
In the water. Yeah, he's just messing this thing up in the water, on top of it, floating away. Yeah, that's just essentially what happens.
That's amazing. So we just see him floating down the water?
Yeah, he's literally floating on this Death Knight as it's like barely out of the water, and Ellipsis is only small, so he's on top of the front of this thing, just beating on it, and each strike is like sending out a ring as it's like a magical strike.
Amazing.
And they're floating off downstream. This bridge is just destroyed at this
Amazing.
point. But it is your turn to do whatever you want to do.
All right. So my back's against the wall, and I'm just gonna. Would this make sense for the cover thing? Like as half cover? Am I in half cover technically? Like if I'm just peeking out around, or no? Like
You're in full cover at the moment.
Yeah, but like when I peek out to fire my arrow, would that put me in half cover or full cover? Or no cover?
But if you went back,
Okay, cool.
around there. You're in full cover now. Then you'd move out fire, and you can get back into full cover.
Awesome. Cool. Great. So I'm just gonna pop right in the doorway again. Be like, hey, what's up? It's me, Clutch. Nice to see you. Boom. Fire my arrow. There it is. Huge old hit. Then I'm gonna do all my damage to this stupid thing. A little bit of 6, a little bit of that, and a little bit of that.
Ooh, nice.
17 17 damage.
Again, yeah, this arrow flies.
I know it's
towards
not
it.
doing much.
It hits the thing. It goes through it, just over Pith's head. Sticks into the wall behind where these other 2 arrows are sat. Yeah, you did some damage. It lets out a wail as it's hit by this thing, and some of this like vapor trail again ahead of it. But it's not like dead or destroyed or anything. But you did some sort of damage to it. Remember to take arrows out of your inventory. I think
Yeah, I'm on it actually. You'd be impressed.
Anything else?
I don't think I get anything cool in the bonus world of things. So I'm just gonna move back behind the wall, just back in cover. Time crisis, like you said. Going out firing, moving back behind.
Yeah, this thing's like floating around still in front of you, Pith. It looks a little bit like shaken up, specifically after the divine strike thing that hit it. So yeah, you're free to do whatever you need to do.
I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Hit it.
Fine. You know what? I'm just going to still looking at it. I'm still standing there, like still trying to make my move. So I'm going to. I really can't do anything else. I guess I'm just gonna try and I'm just gonna hit it again. Bam.
Yeah.
See what that does.
Get it, girl.
Again, you strike this thing, perfect strike, and it splits it kind of in 2 upwards, dealing some damage to it. Again, it kind of feels like you're kind of doing some damage, but then it's obviously reforming very quickly after you pass through it. Want to do anything else?
What?
Oh no.
Did we lose somebody?
Tiger
what?
drop.
I think we
Tiger
lost
drops.
Tiger.
No, Tiger, come back to us. Hold on.
Bye, Tiger.
Bye, Tiger. Our camera's gonna look funky for a second. Everybody, we're putting help. He said help in the chat. He said-
If you want to do your thing, if you're doing a thing, if you're not doing a thing, then we just have to wait for Tiger.
Okay, then I'm not doing a thing.
All right, we're just gonna wait.
We're
Hold
just gonna
on,
wait for
Tiger's
Tiger.
coming in. That's so funny.
Oh
Yes.
my god!
So this
that
is
was
what
so-
happens. You guys
so
have to
funny.
understand. When one, everyone's everywhere. Oh God, why? What's happening to him? It breaks everything. It breaks everything. Don't worry, we'll be right back. When he comes around, I touch myself. Oh,
I guess I'll have some more vodka then.
Are you really drinking vodka? Is that vodka?
This is vodka, yeah.
You are blowing my mind. This is amazing.
Russian standard vodka.
I really thought you were kidding. I thought that was like a big Monster Energy type thing, like Russian Monster.
I've had this, but then that mixed with this, and now I'm also drinking a Rio Tropical just to wash down the bitter taste.
Oh my God.
There's Elspeth in her Brad cosplay there, so.
Yes, hello.
All our
I'm
cameras
Brad.
are so screwed up. You
I
know
thought
what?
we made a rule that like every time.
Lipton spill. I'll debatable. I'm not
I'll do my Miriam impression.
Lipton
Hello,
spill?
it's me, Miriam, and I'm doing my Miriam impression, and I'm going to be hitting it with my sword. Terrathorn. Terrathorn. You actually pronounce
Going
your...
to hit it with my sword. Boosh!
Boosh.
Stick it. I'm going to stick it with the pointy end.
Oh, what's going on with him? Send him the link again, maybe.
Well, the link hasn't changed. I'll send it again.
Just in case.
I'm going to be freaking wrecked by the time he comes back. That was a big mouthful. That's going to mess me up.
You're gonna be so drunk. When do you not stream? Saturdays, Red. Saturdays, my friend.
Hi, chat.
Hi, chat. We love you all. You're amazing.
Let's do a
I
Fractured
don't.
Worlds Q&A.
Q&A, Fractured
Right.
Worlds.
Yeah.
I want to get, you know what? I'm going to get that screen up, the thing you made.
Which one?
I'm going to like make that right now because I didn't have it made, where it shows all our character stats. It's so sick.
I thought it'd be cool if you put that in the map thing sometimes as well.
Ooh, don't get cocky with me, my friend.
You can get funky with it. We got some stats because I see sometimes in the chat people are like, "What are their stats?" And it's like there's two ways you can do it. Either we all sit here and sort of say, "Oh, I'm level 3 and I've got strength of thought," and it would take us all day every time somebody asked. You could have a command in chat, but it's still very confusing. So I thought, hey, why not just make a little thing?
I like it, dude. I like
Did
it.
I show the rest of you losers? Let me show you the rest of you.
The
losers.
rest of you losers.
There you go.
There we
black
go.
screen.
Boom. Yeah, I know it's black. I'm
no.
working. Boom. What about that? What about that while we wait for Tiger? You guys can see all our stats right now. How you feel about that?
There they
Oh,
are.
look at what a bamf I am. Damn.
Damn,
Damn,
Daniel.
Miriam, what's up? Damn.
Miriam.
Oh, man.
Damn,
Right.
Daniel.
I think we have another image that's pretty sick, actually. Am I putting that one up? Oh, yeah. You want to read about Miriam's character? Should we put this up or not yet? Should we surprise this later?
Why don't we go to another short early break?
Wait for him.
Wait for him. You can chuck up the Miriam stat on the break so people can read through Miriam's really interesting backstory. That sounded so sarcastic, but it's not. I just have no other option with the way I speak other than maximum DEFCON fucking 1 sarcasm. And there's also some new artwork for Miriam done by my very good friend.
Look at that new artwork for Miriam. It's so
Oh, that's sick.
sick. That's so good. That's you.
Fucking beautiful, isn't it? That was done by my friend Annie at Whisperette on Twitter. But if you go and follow her Instagram, it's the best place you will ever go on Instagram.
Yeah, Annie's unreal.
Should we go and try and find Tiger and come back in 2 minutes?
Yep, we'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. We're going to get Tiger back in here, and we love you very much. We will be right back. Read about Miriam. She's amazing, and that artwork's by Annie, right? Annie, what's the name?
Aniqua, yeah, but that's what she is on Twitch. But,
Aniqua.
I've got it's in the bottom right. It says at Whisperette. So
Oh, cool. Yeah, check her out, definitely. We'll be back in literally 2 minutes just to get this figured out. Much love, much respect. Be right back. Make a Yo, we are back. I gotta figure out these cameras real quick, get us all back to normal. Oh, yeah, because right now Tiger is pissed. Damn, Tiger, you look like bright.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tiger Rider.
No, you're actually McLogan. So, we're gonna do a quick little camera switch, which helps out. Will everyone, except for Brad, of course, turn off their cameras?
Oh wait, I'm McLogan. I was McLogan.
What's your impression of me?
We're gonna do Tiger on first.
Hello.
Tiger
What?
first, then McLogan, then Elspeth, and we're good to go.
We should get
Boom.
the Benny Hill music ready for every time we do this.
Wow, 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 wow,
All right.
Way back. Sorry about that.
Who wants to kill a demon?
I want to kill a demon.
Pooper Cakes, it's your turn. Kill the demon.
Hey, I can't. I'm inside.
You're outside,
Clutch.
God. Yeah.
Clutch. Shut up.
I don't. He's gonna shoot me through the head.
I need you to get on that boat in front of you.
What? Wait, what?
Start pedaling it downstream. We gotta go save him.
Are you guys gonna be able to handle this thing alone?
We've got it in the bag.
All right.
And I just move up close to John. I can't. So that's all the farther I can go.
Wait, why you been yelling at me the entire time if you're gonna move up here?
I'm sorry. Why am I still yelling, you ask? Because you're deaf.
All right.
And then I'm just gonna wait for John. Hopefully get on the boat soon.
All right. So let's see. I'm on the
boat.
wrong map. So you guys, you run over there. Oh, it's the things. Okay, the demon elf thing, strikes out, and actually, you've got a shield of faith on. So you are at 20 AC.
Jeez,
Which
20
is-
AC.
The exact amount you needed to stop this thing from striking at you. And as it brings this claw forward, it's just about to pop one of your eyeballs, and this shield of divine faith glows, and it brings its hand back and screams, gets away from striking you in the face.
I want to say it looks like golden, like translucent, like stars appear all over wherever it's getting struck at.
Nice.
Nice.
Chaplain, it's your turn.
With everything that's going on, I'm going to cast a very known spell that we all love, and that would be Sacred Flame.
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 I don't know what I would do if you didn't cast Sacred Flame.
I wonder if.
That is a terrible fail. Oh god, this Sacred Flame strikes this thing. How does your Sacred Flame look?
So basically, I'm sitting there, and I'm like, Saloon, burn it with the Sacred Flame, with the echoes, and then I point my hammer, and like my amulet lights up, and it flames, like golden starry flames, kind of go up around my hammer and shoot out like a flamethrower at it.
And as they hit the thing, it looks once more towards you. You see this thing for like 1 second as this divine glow hits it. You see this like beautiful elven woman. She takes like full shape and full form, and she smiles at you as this flame hits her, and she is just completely destroyed. She's it's almost as if the same way that you put out the fire, it's almost as if you put out her kind of thing. She disappears into like a vapor into the ether of the room as you completely kill her. There is a scream, and then she is gone. You guys have defeated her. However, floating downstream, Ellipsis continues to strike at the head of the Death Knight. What do you guys want to do?
I get in the boats!
Get in the boats!
In the boats.
Go, go, go!
Get
All right.
in the boat!
So do you all jump into the boats?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'll do it because I'm a sailor.
Oh, he's not only a sailor, he also has proficiencies with sailing vehicles.
Well, that's all good for you, but well, if I fall in, I'm gonna sink.
I'll get you.
He's getting in what boat? There's 2 boats.
You just run down the side of the house.
Okay, yes, I will run and keep up with you all on dry land.
But Miriam, did you see that?
I did see that. Or did I see that? Did I see that?
Yeah, you saw it.
I saw it. Yes, it was a beautiful woman. What happened?
I think we released her spirit.
Do you think we released her spirit, or do you think maybe she was trying to trick us again?
She's not here anymore, trying to attack us.
I feel so awful.
Actually, you should feel good because.
Guys, they're floating further downriver.
Okay, all right.
Heart.
All right, let's let's get in these boats here. I call clutch. Thank you.
Poo cakes. Let's go.
My girl, what's up?
I trust Chaplain.
What is the check for boats?
Oh no.
Constitution.
Why are we getting?
I know that McCloken gets his proficiency a bonus added to it. He gets a +2 to whatever the fuck this check is. But
This is gonna be like that one Mario Party game where everyone's like,
We're all gonna drown again, and Tiger's gonna have to save us. We're all gonna drown.
give me a d20 +2, McCloken. And who's sailing? Who is in charge of the other boat?
I'm
Who's got
sailing for sure. Like, cause
yeah,
like,
you have that.
the other one? All right, Clutch, give me a d20.
All right, no problem. Easy.
Oh, nice. You get these boats
What's
away. You start like heading downstream. I can't be bothered to deal with the mechanics of moving those boats. I'm really sorry. It will take me forever.
So we'll
but
move.
you start moving down this stream, heading after the Death Knight and the
Finn, slow down. The boat's not that fast.
wizard.
There's no motor on
Chaplin's
it.
is that fast. Chaplin's super fast.
I might be able to hang on.
He's the best sailor I've ever seen in my life.
They're actually both pretty good. The 2 humans like sending these boats downstream. I think. Hang on. Since you're so invested.
Stay close. Stay close.
I
We're
don't know.
like a slinky boat. I love
Oh,
this.
you're like my boat!
Oh!
Let's keep going.
The
Alright,
boat's
I'm
friendly
gonna stop right here.
powering down
It's
the.
like I have one half of the boat, and then you have the other half of the boat, and we're just like
Wait, why don't we go back to
Tied
the map?
together by a rope.
the river because I don't have any more of the river made
Hey, you can only float down so much river.
Oh, that's true.
because you're at the end of the map. But you guys are still on these boats. It's heading down this like river. It's not like a river rapid, but it's moving pretty quickly. Plus, you have the oars, which Clutch is in charge of on one of them and managing to like hop down the river nice and fast. McCloken, yeah, Chaplain, you're heading down the river after these things. Ahead of you, the little gnome is still on top of this this huge, great Death Knight thing. The Death Knight appears to be kind of smoking, where the water is sort of like hurting it or something. It's kind of putting it out. It keeps kind of bringing up a hand and trying to create one of these balls of fire again, but then it gets drawn under the water or struck back under. Every now and then, the gnome hits this thing, and it hits it's this tiny little thing hitting this enormous figure, and they dip under the water for a second, and then they surface again a little bit further away from you guys. They're traveling downriver pretty fast. They got a head start on you guys. What do you guys want to do from the boats in terms of Pith and Poo-Poo Cakes? You can see them ahead of you a little ways.
Pip, you see him?
yes.
I have an idea. Chaplain,
Okay.
sail faster! Onward!
All right. Chaplain, give me an athletics check, and John, give me an athletics check.
Yeah. No.
Sorry, I keep calling you real names. I've been drinking vodka.
Fuck. Yeah.
All right. Chaplain, you dig an oar into something in the freaking bank of the side of this river, and it completely sets you off, and the boat kind of takes this lurch one way. Give me an acrobatics check. No, give me a dexterity check.
Me.
Piss
Just
with
a
me.
deck.
Piss with me.
Piss with you? Oh,
Yeah.
it's
It'll be poo-poo.
I'm with the
Poo-poo,
good
give me a-
sailor.
give me a
Yeah.
dex.
Hey, what's
Give me
going
a
on?
dex.
What's
You
up?
know what? What did you say you want on athletics? Is that what you said?
Just a dex saving.
Why Dex?
Dex saving that. It's gonna be so low. Oh, not bad.
Hey!
As the boat like lurches one way and like turns, you like grip onto the side as you almost fly off on one side, but the boat kind of comes to a very slow, like you lose all speed and you have to start picking it up again. However, heading down river, Clutch and Pith, you continue to chase after the Death Knight, which is literally being like surfed by this tiny little gnome who's looking all beaten up. He's got like blood running out of one side of his mouth. His eyes look completely bloodshot. Parts of his robe are like burnt off of him. And he's bringing this thing back up again, and you hear like a thunderbolt as he like strikes this thing, and they sink under the water again. As they come back up, you see that the gnome is in the grip of an enormous hand. It's actually going around his throat, which kind of encapsulates a lot of the top of his shoulder, and he starts to squeeze. You see Ellipsis kind of let out a little bit of a as it starts to crush him. It's about 30 feet ahead of you. Do you want to do anything from the boat?
Yeah, I want to shoot
Yes.
I want to shoot the hand of the thing.
But you're sailing.
I want to do Sacred Flame.
Doesn't matter. We're going, and I just want to pull back my bow and shoot it.
All right, so you're going. You stop sailing. You bring out the bow and you fire an arrow at the thing.
If I kept sailing, like on my turn, could we get close enough to maybe like get? I don't think we could pull it out of it's in a grasp, right? All right, so yeah, I'm gonna aim for like, if this thing even has nerves, I'm gonna try and just dislocate its hand for a moment.
Mess one up. All right, and
I'm gonna yell at Pith to keep the boat moving downstream.
And Chaplain casts a Sacred Flame, but from further back. Hooper Cake, want to do anything?
Clutch.
Yeah!
I mean, Chaplain. Sorry, Chaplain.
I was like, how are we gonna do
If
this?
you crash the boat like that again, I am going to sail. I thought you were proficient in sailing. I thought you were really good at
I
this.
used to be a sailor. Sometimes oars get caught on something hit the ground below. It has nothing to do with my skill at all.
Oh, I think it has everything to do with your skill, and we'll talk about that afterwards. Can you go ahead and push up? And I just kind of slowly start trying to push us off of the bank that we're kind of, I assume, close to.
Stop fooling around back there.
Pith, want to do anything?
Why are you looking behind you? I'm in front of you, you weirdo.
Yeah, you weirdo.
Chaplain, I say we turn around.
Got him. That was good.
We'll just go invisible again.
We'll just
All
go-
right.
We'll just be
Cool.
up
So can we fire that? What happened? Like, do I have to roll for it?
Roll an attack roll, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Please hit. This is the most I've wanted to hit something ever in my life. Freaking A! What?
You have advantage. So this thing is
Advantage?
completely like messed up. So it's grappled by another person. It's screwed up. So your arrow flies out. A Sacred Flame also. Oh mate, one. Sacred Flame flies over the top of the arrow as this arrow launches forward towards this thing's like hand, and you see this arrow and this Sacred Flame ignite the arrow and explode as this thing lets go of Ellipsis. Ellipsis is like thrown off of this thing and actually hits the side of the bank and grips on, looking like Mufasa in that last moment.
No.
Holding on, watching you guys as he's like scrambling up the bank of this river. The Death Knight continues to move downstream, sort of splashing and moving, but he's quite big and lumbering and unable to really get any sort of grip. And the second boat gets off the bank again, and you start heading downriver. Do you want to do anything else?
Onward!
Going after it?
Yeah. Is it all of our turns again? Like, there's no initiative.
Yeah. I mean, what do you guys want to do?
I mean, I know our boat. If you're cool with this, Pith, I think we should try and scoop up Homeboy because we're the closest to him.
Absolutely,
So
yes, we
I
could
go
definitely try
back
and
into
get
gear
him.
and start rowing us, and Pith hangs off the side. Yeah, like trying to grab for him.
Come on, get my hand. See if you can get my hand.
Do we have to roll anything?
He is going to give me a dexterity
Dexterity.
check.
Both of us?
God.
Just Pith.
Yeah!
Oh, nice. Like as he like slips a little bit, he holds out his hand and he manages to grip your hand, and you whip him up into the boat. He's only small and light.
Yes!
He says, "Okay, get me close to that thing. I think I can finish him off."
Okay.
I gear the boat.
All right,
take
give
the
me
boat towards-
athletics checks, rowers of the boats.
Athletic check. All right. We're rowing.
Everyone?
Rowing. Oh my god, dude.
Nice. So like both of these boats, just like they're like freaking speed boats now. You might as well have like, engines on the back. They start like bombing down towards this thing. One boat pulls up on one side of this Death Knight. One boat pulls up on the other. Give me 1 second. It brings out
purple cakes.
It brings up an enormous sword. John, say left or right for me.
Lefty bestie.
Brings up an enormous sword and brings it crashing down on the boat to its right. Chaplin and Poo Poo Cakes are thrown from their boat, splashing into the water as this boat is cleaved in two. But you guys just fall off of this boat, fall into the water.
Oh my God.
Chaplin probably starts to sink for a moment because you're in quite heavy armor. Poo Poo Cakes, you probably fare a little better as you kind of tumble under the water. However, on your boat, Pith and Clutch, you see Ellipsis like throw down his quarterstaff, and then he concentrates one moment and then brings this huge ball of like energy in front of him, and then he jumps off of the boat and kind of dives towards this enormous thing that's in the water as it brings its sword back over to try and smash your boat. As he hits it, this enormous explosion blows the boat over. You guys fall under the water. Everyone's tumbling down this river as this enormous explosion erupts. And as you all surface again, paddling back up, you just see Ellipsis floating down water too. And there is absolutely nothing left of the Death Knight as the disintegrate spell has worked.
Oh my god.
And you're all each bobbing down river for a moment. Ellipsis kind of gives you this thumbs up and then kind of does this and then paddles over to one side of the river bank and starts to crawl up.
I feel like you really wanted to kill Ellipsis and it scared the crap out of me because I love that thing.
Nah. He's double hard.
He's not
you
a
guys
thing,
want
though,
to
racist.
head on up to the side as well? Or you want to keep floating down river?
I think I'd like to head up if I can.
I would love to head up because I'm like,
Yeah, at the moment I'm just kind of like,
Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the side with Ellipsis, like pull up. I don't want to just keep going down river forever.
I have to like lie on my back like this because if I move over, if I roll over, I will like start sinking. So I kind of like just do like a shimmy in the water, like okay, I'll get there someday.
I slowly am. I'm floating on my back like it's nothing. Like I'm just super happy and I'm just like blowing water. I'm just kind of floating towards the bank they're at. And I'm just like, hey guys.
On the bank, Ellipsis is just completely passed out. He looks messed up. You're about here in the center of where the river market is. There's a lot of people starting to sort of crowd around you. They're looking at you, pointing at you, speaking a lot of gnomish.
Where are we again?
Where the river market is on this bank here.
Okay.
They're pointing over at the boathouse, pointing at you guys. A handful of people are like moving in cautiously towards Ellipsis to check on him. After like a few seconds, you guys are all presumably up on the bank, catching your breath, and a roar erupts from the marketplace as everyone starts clapping and cheering, and everybody comes running over. A few people like start slapping you on the back. They're all speaking like very fast gnomish.
Thank you. Appreciate
A
it.
handful of them like run looking quite concerned towards Ellipsis, but he kind of like he's vaguely conscious, kind of looking around like doing.
Can I walk over to him and I'm going to be like, sir, you did a good fight, but here.
He accepts it. He just lays there, takes the cure wounds upon himself, and then looks up at you, Chaplin, and he says, "Thank you, but I'm rather exhausted. If you wouldn't mind, would somebody please help me to the Citadel?"
I take him and I put him on my back
Mm-hmm.
and walk him to the Citadel.
what does the rest of you want to do? There's loads of gnomes around you, cheering at you.
I'm gonna
clapping.
soak this all up. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, thank you. Really,
Like,
I'm gonna
everyone's
sign
saying
some autographs.
Loads of people are trying to touch you and stuff. They're trying to touch a chaplain.
I just follow Chaplin. I say I'm going where he goes. I'm Chaplin. Can I come with you? Do you care?
A poo-poo cake. Let's go.
Okay, good. So I jump on his back.
I'm just gonna kneel down and just start hugging people.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm with
a
Miriam.
hugger. I hug it out.
I'm
if
giving like
everyone-
really cool like handshakes,
hug and high fives and
tickling, like
I
being
got
weird.
ellipsis and poo-poo cakes on my back right now, and I'm just walking towards the Citadel.
Heading up towards the Citadel, yeah. So again, people are crowding around you, trying to speak to you, but they're also kind of letting you go. They're not. It's obvious that you're carrying somebody who's wounded or injured or something, so they're kind of like clapping as you head out. Loads of people are like high-fiving Pith and Clutch. A couple of people hand you a couple of little bags. They have some coins in. If you accept them.
no.
I don't.
I don't. We don't do this for. I don't do this for money. He might, and I point at Clutch. So if you want,
I say I would never do such a thing, and I do like one of those drug handshakes with like one of the things offering me a bag so no one else notices. Can I
give me a sleight of hand.
Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Can I roll a
Beautiful.
perception?
Yeah.
No. Yes.
I don't see it.
You have no idea.
can I roll a perception?
You pocket one of these. Yeah, of course you can. If you want to see.
Because this is gonna be great. Come on.
No, don't get it. Don't see it.
Come on.
No one sees it, man.
Come on.
Nope. I won.
Nah.
Oh my god.
Almost see it, but this is textbook. This is masterclass. He just pops this bag of gold into your pocket. You get 16 gold.
Holy
and
shit.
eight silver.
All right.
As this little wretched, poor little man hands you his last gold. No, I'm kidding. It's just random people handing you gold and stuff. Do you
How many
guys head
silver?
to the Citadel? 16 gold, 8 silver.
Cool.
Do you guys head to the Citadel as well, or are you staying around the marketplace?
yeah. I'm gonna go to Citadel. I want to make sure that Ellipsis is all right.
Okay. John, you doing the same?
I'm like really soaking up all these things, but I'll slowly I'll be like the last one going into the Citadel.
Did we actually close the shadow?
Yeah, we
We,
did.
we are
We
close.
did.
Yeah.
We did.
You
Okay.
closed, the one that over here.
A lot happened.
Cool.
It feels like a week went by between when we shut the shadow.
Yeah.
and
So how long
Right.
between when we shut it down and this battle? Was that like 45 minutes?
There was like a little bit of travel time. It probably took you like 10, 15 minutes to get across town.
Okay.
Because you were moving really fast. And then you had the fight, which was only really a couple of minutes. Maybe another minute in the river. So it's been less than an hour.
Oh my god.
Probably like no more than like half an hour.
I'm
really.
exhausted, man. All right.
Yeah, you're all exhausted. And as you're taken up into the Citadel, they sort of like a few people take Ellipsis away from you for a moment. They're starting to sort of question you and stuff, but then they recognize who you are, what's going on, and they thank you, and they show you to like a little room as well, where you all can like relax and sit and
Do you have a map for that or no? I just want to know just for. Okay, cool.
take like a short rest. This is like a really high class looking area. There's like a palace where the king lives, even though you haven't met him or anything like that. They have like a royal family that live in this like palace.
Okay.
Then there's a much bigger sort of set of rooms, like conference rooms kind of place, which is where you were taken before. One of them, the biggest room at the back of this area, is where you met the three of them. But they take you to a side room, which is just like a sort of waiting area, but like padded. There's like fruit and wine and food, and then like a circular like futon looking thing that you can all like lounge on and relax. And you guys can essentially take like a short rest or a long rest or chill here for a bit. If you need to.
I would. You guys mind if we just take like a real long nap? I'm not even that tired. I just really don't want to be awake right now.
That was exhausting.
Yeah, I'm actually feeling pretty good, but I will definitely like pull up the lounge chair. Like it's okay, right? Like this is a place where I can relax a little, right? Right.
Yeah, it's totally just a room where you can just chill.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna
landing kind of rooms where Tyrion always sits and shit. They just always have wine and food.
Cool.
It's
I'm just
like-
gonna lay back and just like relax.
Yeah.
Not
I
fall
like
asleep,
naps. I like
but
naps
yeah,
a lot.
maybe a little nap. But
I just grab a big. If there's wine around, I just grab a big glass of wine and I drink it. Then I just lay down.
I do the same.
There are a couple of like serving gnomes that just say, "If you need anything, please do not hesitate to ask."
oh,
And they like bow and they head out. We're just outside the room.
hey, before you go, I'm so sorry. Do you guys have any arrows? I could, I'll pay for them gladly. Do you guys have any arrows?
I'll see what we can do. You are heroes of Lipston Spirit, after all. I'm sure we can muster up arrows or whatever you wish.
Oh, thank you so much. While you're at it, I mean, no, we're good. That's it.
When did we become heroes?
Hey, that, and I have a question.
Yes.
First the hero thing though. What do you mean hero? What do you mean hero?
You have stopped the creatures from attacking. You saved many lives. You helped Elder Ellipsis.
Do you think that if they think we're heroes, wouldn't you guys be willing to see if you could make me some kind of clothing?
Clothing?
Yeah, I don't fit into normal clothing.
We will have a tailor sent to you to see if we can take your measurements.
Don't take your time though. I'm in no rush.
Certainly. It is no problem.
Thank you.
Anything
Chaplain.
else?
Chaplain.
Javelin.
I'm still trying to piece together the hero thing, but no, you guys are good. I don't need anything.
Chaplain.
Yes.
Will you do me a favor?
What's that?
We'll talk about it later.
You're just gonna keep saying that, man. Thank you, gnomes. Thank you. I mean, you have names. I'm sure. Really appreciate it.
No, we thank you. You have very much helped our city here. Good day. And they head out, close the door behind them, and you guys can take like your little short rest.
Yeah.
Or you taking a long rest? Or are you just gonna super chill out and sleep in this room for a
I'm
bit?
just gonna do a short. But if anyone wants, if anyone needs,
I literally can't do anything. I need a long.
I would love a long
all
rest.
right,
so
let's
I could
all.
get
I'll crash out with them. That's fine. I was hiding behind a wall the whole time.
I slide slowly
So
towards
good.
Clutch to kind of be closer to him.
Oh, damn.
Like what time of the day is it?
It's like the middle of the day. It's like 3 p.m. But you guys,
So
It's
I mean,
an
you guys have
afternoon
just-
nap.
you guys have just dealt with like a horrific creature, 2 horrific creatures, an enormous battle. You're covered in like dirt and grime and ash, sweat, river water. Actually, probably cleaned off most of it, but you kind of gross.
I smell like a fish.
I think we need to bathe. I don't think we've bathed in a while. Like
I don't want to bathe. I want dibs on the pillows, and I just take all the pillows that are in the room, and I just make myself like a pillow fort, and then I just crash.
I make a pillow out of my backpack. Just put it there and lay back and pass out.
I just lay on the hardwood, or the hard marble, or the hard whatever this floor is.
Sure. You guys can have essentially a long rest. It gives you back all of your HP.
Yes.
All of your spell slots and your class things, if you used any.
Oh, I did. Oh, I used
I
them.
mean, you powered out everything. After about like 7 hours, 8 hours, you kind of stir awake. It's dark out now. It's the middle of the night, and there's a light knock at the door, and then it opens up, and the gnome who was speaking to you earlier on comes in and says, "If you wouldn't mind, the elders would like to speak to you." Oh, you're asleep.
No. We're up. We're just taking a little rest.
Miriam.
Miriam,
What?
wake up! Wake up! The elders want to speak to us.
Oh. Hi.
I'll get up and follow and go speak to the elders.
Cool. Yeah, so they lead you back into that room that you were in previously, where it had all the thrones and stuff. Let me just quickly...
Do we all go? Or?
Yeah, they take each of you into the room, and you're brought into this place again, where each of the same gnomes are all sat. Ellipsis is sat there, but he's kind of tired looking. He looks like you guys, like a little bit knackered. He's got a new set of robes on, and as you walk in, they each clap, and the guards on each side clap as well as you head in and walk up. And
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, no need.
No, you
Yeah,
can
no.
clap.
You can keep going.
Then I-
Yeah, it's really
You
nice.
can continue. I'll take it.
Then I take a small bow.
I do a curtsy. Like what?
Deanna greets each of you and says, "You are each heroes here. You have helped to save us from a Banshee and a Death Knight."
Oh, that was a Banshee.
Yes, it is a terrible, evil, chaotic spirit of a wood elf, I think.
What?
They usually come from terrible, evil planes of existence. But for some reason, these are the things which have been attacking Lipsonspire with frequency.
When it died, it actually turned into a beautiful woman. Pointy ears, I think. And
It looked like an elf.
that's an elf.
Yes, that it looked like an elf. Yes.
Wait, what's an elf? Elf?
You know the things they always
It's like
call
your
us?
size, kind
Still,
of.
you don't know these things.
No, I don't know. I don't know what an elf is. What's an elf? Elf. It sounds like a bad milk product.
I reach over and I grab Clutch's ear and I pull it really hard. And I pull
what?
it up. And I'm like, they have really long ears like
Yes.
this. And I just-
Okay, you don't. All right.
Oh,
Alright,
a lot
I
of
got
them are also really, really attractive. Like every single one of them. They're so beautiful.
Oh, like me.
No, not like you. But they have pointy ears.
Well,
All right.
wow. Well, looks like Miriam's got a type.
Deanna's kind of just watching each of you amused, and she settles on Pith and says, "You realize that you are part elf.
What?
What?
You really do not know your father at all."
What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be so shocked, but no, I didn't know my father. You're saying wait. Are you saying that I'm part elf?
Nah, there's no way that she's part elf. You see the size of her? There's
Yeah.
not a chance.
You
Look
said
at
like
this.
elves are tall.
Look
She's
at
really.
this. There's
No.
no elf in this.
Yeah, you're full of.
Like, she climbs down and heads over to Pith and then looks up and says, "You're pretty tall for a halfling, ain't you? And then she grabs at a piece of your hair and starts to tug on it lightly. And it's the sort of blonde part of Pith's hair and says, "Ah, look at this.
Oh, don't look at that. Don't look at that.
You grew this yourself?"
Well, yes, I can never cut that piece out. It's just
She
always
looks-
there.
She looks across the other three and says, "Elf hair. You see? She's, I guess, like
Oh,
a
I see it now.
elf."
I sort of see elf. I'm gonna call her Meridelf.
Wait. So she's a princess and an elf.
Oh, she's not a princess. She's the equivalent of royalty here. But only because we knighted her father for helping us save the city in the same way that we would like to knight each of you as knights of Lipsonspire. Like father, like daughter. You have each saved us in the same way that Sir Quinlan saved us 2 weeks ago."
Wait. Hey, hold on. Did you just say you knighted him?
Yes.
He
Are
was
we all gonna get knighted?
Yes.
Wait, you knighted? Wait, we're gonna get knighted?
Get knighted, boys!
What?
Wait,
If
so
you
what does
wanna-
that mean? Do we get? Do I get like a power?
I'm sorry. The power.
Yeah, when you get knighted, I always see like, like I was told stories when someone's knighted, like they become stronger and like.
Hold on.
It's entitled.
Don't. He's not from here, and he's. Your story's back home. It's not the same kind of knighting.
What? So nothing happens?
Like
No
it's
bright
just a
lights and like you get like this Holy Spirit going through your body, and you're like, I'm knighted, baby. Like none of that.
No, Clutch. That even happened back home. Those were just stories. It's just a title.
From where I'm from, when you get knighted, shit goes down, and it's amazing. Apparently, like,
Clutch is just it's a sign of respect.
so we're just getting respected then.
You will be able to freely enter Lipsonspire, and we will certainly do everything we can when you are here to accommodate your every wish.
All right, that's pretty cool. Thank you. I'm so excited to get knighted.
Also, you get special powers.
Yeah, are you really?
No.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Ferntron, the older looking one on the right, who has like all this like bark stuff and leaves and stuff attached to him coming out of his beard, looks down at Clutch and says, "It is a great honor to be knighted in Lipsonspire."
All right, no, yeah, I know. I'm feeling it. I'm really excited to get respected. Let's do it.
They draw each of you forward a step, and Deanna, Fertram, and Ellipsis step forward with their staffs in hand and raise them up above their heads. Together, they start to sign write these weird runic patterns, and they appear above each of your heads. And they all start speaking in Gnomish for a second. These are just illusions. They're just like little illusions, just as a ceremonial practice. And they start speaking in Gnomish for a moment, and then they stop, and then they continue again in Common and say, "You will always defend Lipsonspire, and you will always speak the truth before us. Be loyal to us and devoted to Mikael. You, as heroes and knights, will be given a great honor. You have access to everywhere and anywhere, and the people of Lipsonspire thank you for your service." And they bring their staffs down above your heads, and light shines around each of you, and on each of your heads, like a very small kind of like crown, but it's like a ring, like a halo, appears for a second and then disappears. And they step back and say, "Now, whenever you approach our walls, you will be able to see and show the glyph around your head, and they will grant you passage into the city, no question. You will also be able to have access to the citadel, where quarters will be provided for you should you need it whenever you come."
I'm gonna be honest, this is pretty awesome. Like, we get like a citadel.
Yes, so you will have quarters and servants to help you.
Hey,
Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna whisper over to Poo Poo. Hey, Poo Poo.
Huh? Yes.
Remember you wanted some action? I wonder if like you can get full action like now.
Ellipsis grunts a laugh.
Back
to his chair.
I think that we'll have to worry about that in a little bit. What do you say, Clutch? We'll have to find out together.
Saying, like I'm falling in love with these little things. Like no kidding. No
falling
kidding.
in love, you say? How deep do you want to take them?
Oh my god! Like if I will dive into the ocean.
You'll dive in, eh?
Can we have this conversation after we leave the room?
Thank you.
What's the problem? Hey, we were having a private conversation. You guys could have,
You guys could have closed your ears for a moment, but yeah, you're right. This is a respectful. We just got respected. Absolutely.
Ferntron looks across each of you. He looks kind of like disdainfully down at Clutch and Poo Poo Cakes. However, Ellipsis, though he looks completely knackered and still like battered, a fresh bruise appearing on one cheek. He's got like a smirk on his face. Ferntron looks across you and says, "First of all, as knights, I'm afraid we must ask you to do one last thing for Lipsonspire, if you would."
Yes,
Eat
of
your
course.
food.
Yeah.
What do you want?
A shadow has opened downriver.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Excuse me, sorry.
Jesus.
You are the only ones who seem to be able to deal with them. if you are able to go and seal it before more damage and death is brought to Lipsenspear, I'm sure we can provide you with some items should you need to restock.
Is there any reports on what's your scouts reported anything while they've been down there, or seen anything that we know about? Little like information.
It is not scouts. It is with mine own eyes that I see. And he like leans back and then opens his eyes, and they've gone entirely white like a freaking warg for a moment, and he comes back again. I am able to see through the trees in the area, and I can now see where these creatures are coming from. There appears to be creatures of some sort, ghostly remnants, but nothing I'm sure you cannot handle.
Could you
Proud
teach
knights.
me how to do that?
I'm not sure. Perhaps, indeed.
Okay. We'll talk later, eh?
He looks over at Ellipsis, and Ellipsis just kind of nods. And he looks back and says, perhaps, yes, I can show you the way.
Before we head out, I would just like to know, there's a lot of like mythical things that I've never really seen around here. So just in case we run into those things, do you guys, earlier on, we saw someone coat like their sword in this stuff to take down, what was that? Remember that, guys? Like they were coating their...
Yeah.
So is there anything you can give us to take with us on the way, just in case we run into these mythical creatures?
Captain Tarbus is the wielder of Gleamshine. It is a magical short sword, likely crafted by one of the expert runic blacksmiths here, but it is not something that we craft ourselves. I'm sure if you went to the market, you could attempt to find
All right.
somebody.
I do appreciate that. Thank you.
And let's see. Deanna looks at Pith and says, "You have one of your own there. What do you call that sword?"
This is Terrathorn. I actually had this for a while now. My mother crafted it for me. She's a blacksmith.
Interesting.
It's weird. It's kind of like a part of me, you know. It's not too big, but it's a sword. It's like a friend.
She like looks it over one last time and says, "The metals in this blade are from an ancient famed greatsword, Earthwielder. You know it? It was used in Bower's Bottom hundreds of years ago by Banby Jeggins. Banby Jeggins, you totally know about. Banby Jeggins is the guy who struck down a rampaging earth elemental hundreds of years ago. He's super famous.
And I know about him.
Yeah, he had a great sword.
Bambi Jeggins.
Yes, it seems you have a resmelted version of his sword. Perhaps some of the earth powers still lay dormant inside the metal.
Wow! And I just kind of look at it like,
Have you found that it does anything different or special?
Not really. I just, it's kind of just instinctual. I just go up to things and start slashing at them, and seems to work out in the end. I mean, obviously, I'm still alive, right?
Well, I'm sure if
Can I ask
something
you
were to
about?
happen, you'd find out.
Can I ask you about this elven thing? Are you not? Are you just playing a joke? Is that a joke? Is
No.
that like gnomish humor?
I fear the reason you do not know of your heritage is something that I am not supposed to reveal to you.
Oh, okay.
Though I don't know it myself, it would seem that Sir Quinlan has kept his identity a secret from you on purpose.
On purpose? Where did he go after Liftonspill?
I know not.
Huh.
He acts as a traveling bard, though he is
bard?
more warrior than anybody in this room, I dare say.
Oh. Well, yeah. Well, I don't want to take any of your time any longer, so thank you for giving us this information. I don't really know how to process it still. I guess that's where this blonde thing came from that I've been trying to cut out of my hair all these years.
Good luck in,
Wait,
good luck
are we
in
the
finding
Knights of
them.
Lipsonville?
You
Lipsonsville.
are all each knights now of Lipsonsville. You may place a sir before your names, if you so wish it. Our
Yeah, I'm Sir Clutch.
I love it, Sir Miriam.
Poo-poo cakes.
Ugh.
You
And
are,
that's Sir Chaplin.
you are each, you are, I believe, a lady.
I can't be a sir.
You can be a sir.
Thank
be whatever you
you.
want.
Okay.
I'd rather be a sir.
You can be sir, and then she looks at you a second. Sir Miriam, yes?
Sir Miriam.
Sir Miriam of
Hmm.
Lipsonspear.
Yes,
And Sir
that's me.
Clutch of Lipsonspear. Sir Chaplin of Lipsonspear. And Sir Pepper Cakes.
I'll just go by Chaplain. You don't need to call me sir.
Ellipsis like steps down and heads over to Poo Poo Cakes and hands him a little stick.
What's this? Oh. Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it.
It's a stick.
Just hands him a skewer. It's like a little.
To see how much I might know about this stick.
Boom!
Oh my!
Oh.
This is
Oh.
the normalizing wand.
Wait, what?
What?
This is the normalizing wand.
Is this the normalizing wand?
Well, you've heard of it then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is this
I don't
is-
remember what it does, though. Can you remind me?
It has three
You give it to me?
charges left.
Three?
And it will erase the memory of a human. Should a human come after you, I crafted it myself.
No, what? Oh, why did you give him that?
Please use it on Clutch. Please use it on Clutch.
Yeah, he
Please
looks.
use it on Clutch.
He looks at Clutch and then looks over at Chaplin and says, "Fear not, it will not work on you."
I
And
want
then-
to work on me.
It's because united us, right?
Sure. That's
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
I knew it.
Are you sure about this, though?
This
What?
is you are able to flip to the other side, and it seems that you may run into some trouble, or perhaps you need to disguise the fact that you are a satyr. Perhaps even that she is a halfling and he is. And they look at Chaplin and then look over at Clutch. Yeah, different. He can cast magic, of course.
So are you saying that I could turn myself into a human with this? Hold on.
No, you will be able to erase the memories of humans with this.
Oh, Men in Black stuff. Okay.
Beware, though. There is a small chance that you will erase their entire memories. It is designed to erase only their short-term memory and memories of you, but if you erase their entire memories, then be it upon your own head. It is simply to help you on your way on the other side, should you need it. For it
Yeah.
seems you have some struggles with your goat legs.
Yeah, I sadly do. And by the way, thank you. And also about that, what'd you call it earlier? What was that thing you did with your eyes? Is that really something you'll teach me? Or was that them?
I'm sure when you are powerful enough, I will be able to teach you.
Oh, I see.
Question: Why will that work on Clutch and not me?
It won't work on Clutch. I have.
That won't work on Clutch.
Yeah, it's not gonna. It doesn't work on
It
either
will
of
not
us.
work
Thank
on
goodness.
It will not work on any of you.
Because we got knighted, and ever since we got knighted, things like that should happen to us don't happen to us because we're knights of what's this place called again?
Lipsons.
Lipsonsfield, man. It's awesome. It feels so good. Dang, I really appreciate this too. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the stick.
Yeah, the stick. You gave him a stick. You're gonna get me some arrows. Like this is a great day. This is a great day.
If
Hold
you-
on. Whoa, hold on a second. Earlier, one of your servants came in and asked me about getting me a tailor for some equipment, potentially.
Yes, it is waiting
have
for
it.
you in your room.
You guys have any enchanters here?
Not really. You may be able to find some low-level enchanters in the river market.
Ah, good. Can we go to the river market before we leave?
Yeah, we can head over there.
Oh, good.
Oh yes, can we get some food?
There was food in the room that we just left.
Food in your rooms. You can
Oh.
find local stores, bakeries.
I want more food.
You can have more finger pies.
Oh yes, more finger pies.
They serve
Right.
excellent finger pies at the River Market.
The pie.
Now, if you would perhaps head upstream to the end of the stream where you will find the shadow. If you could seal it, then we will once again be in your debt.
All right, let's take care of that first.
Before I leave, I just want you guys know that being knighted and being here, my name's not actually Chaplain. That's only my nickname.
What?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Sienna knows. She's just looking at you.
Your name's not Chaplin?
Well, it is Chaplain. That's what they used to call me on my boat.
Wait, what's your actual name?
What?
Since I'm knighted and it's officially a thing there, I would be Sir Edwin Silvertide.
Oh, that is such a cool name, man. That is such a cool name. Edwin Silverton? You freak. Do you fight gorillas and stuff, man? Like what?
I've never fought a gorilla,
Oh,
but
that's great.
What is a gorilla?
What is a gorilla?
it's a beast of a thing. I'll tell you guys about it
It's
on
like
the way.
a big. It looks sort of like you, poo poo, but really, like if it ate a bunch, probably like 1,000 of those pies.
What pies? And I still don't understand. You have a picture?
Yeah, sure. I got a picture. What? No.
Can I just call
Can you show
Ed?
me? What do they do? How do they act? What are they? Do they
You
speak?
guys keep calling me Chaplain, but my actual name is Edwin Silvertide.
So why is your nickname Chaplain?
Because on my my last ship that I was on, I actually deciphered the omens and helped the sailors do their sea prayers and all that while being a sailor myself.
Oh, that was sweet
Hey,
of
if
you.
we're gonna be honest right now, I guess I'll tell you guys my real name too. Are you guys ready? Can I get
I'm
some
ready.
I
drums
guess
or
it's,
something?
it must be that exciting.
No, I'm gonna tell you my name
Well,
right
then
now.
spit it out.
All right,
Is it Clutch Stupid Head? Yeah, that was good.
that's pretty good.
High
That's
five.
pretty good. Nah, my name's C Ambrose Salutu. But it could be. I'm just kidding, man. My name's Clutch, but I was trying to like give some weird. I don't know. Sorry, your name's awesome, Edwin.
You wouldn't be able to say my name.
How do I say your poo poo cakes?
That's not my real name.
Stop this. I already made the joke that wasn't my real name, and now you're gonna take
No,
it.
but really, it's not my real name. Do you think people would really call me Poo Poo Cakes?
What's your real name then? Peter
I'm not
Cake?
going to tell you. You'll use it against me.
I won't. I'll probably laugh.
Yes, you will.
I love names, man. I grew up.
I don't want to tell you.
Okay.
I do want to tell you, but I don't want to.
We just got respected, and you should tell us your name.
I don't think that's a good idea. You'll just make fun of me, and I don't want that.
No, we will. Hey, everyone, raise your hand right now. I promise. Repeat after me.
I promise.
Pith, come on. I promise
No.
that we will
The
not
halfling will-
laugh
the
at
halfling
your.
will make fun of me. I don't trust her.
We will not laugh at your name. Say it. Just say it.
Look at the smile, the shit-eating grin she has right now. There's no way I'm going to say
Just
anything
say
when
it.
she's
Is
Is
around.
that your real name?
I'll tell both. I'll whisper it to your ears, but I'm not going to tell a bit.
Whisper it to my ear then. Whisper it to my ear. I swear, I will never laugh at your name.
I won't laugh at you.
You can't even bow. You don't even know how to bow. Why don't you
That's
stay somewhere else?
respected area. We need to chill.
Jake!
I'm gonna look at the elder
Goatsington.
council. I just totally forgot we're in this room.
But your name is Jake.
Goatsington.
Your name is
Goatsington?
Jake Goatsington?
Yes.
Cool.
What do you want to be called, Jake?
Poo Poo Cakes.
Well, I'll call you Poo Poo Cake. You can call me.
Wait,
Jack.
wait. Your name?
Nah, you shut your mouth, you promised.
I'm not laughing at all. There's someone's cutting onions. I'm just. Your name's Jake.
I slap John almost half as hard as I can in the face.
I was just. No, it's a great name, man.
I slap him again.
God damn! Stop. We are
Stop talking about the name.
We're in respected
Stop
area.
talking.
Ow! Stop!
Stop
it.
talking about the name.
Seriously, stop. Like it's hurting now. Like it's really hurting.
Yeah, you're gonna have another one if you want one. You want a fresh one?
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at you.
You want a fresh one?
Respect-
Gentlemen, there is a shadow that opened up. We need to go close it.
Oh, you're so lucky. She just said that because.
Oh yeah, I'm lucky.
You're
Oh, I'm
freaking
lucky. Oh,
I
I'm
swear to
lucky.
God. Yeah,
I'm
you're
lucky.
Oh my God! Like I'm not.
I got more where that came from.
Elders, please.
I'm surprised we've made it this far.
The elders,
Your name's
Ellipsis
Jake.
is smiling. Deanna just looks stone-faced and Ferntram's asleep.
All right,
They
I'm
just
ready.
look a
I'm
little
ready to
like-
go.
they look
I'm ready to
a
go.
tiny bit perplexed, but mostly just
Run over. I just jump on Clutch's back and say, "Let's go! Close the seal." What time is it, by the way?
I'll carry him out.
Anybody know what
It's
time
like
it is?
midnight, isn't it?
What time is
Yeah,
it?
like midnight.
It's late.
It's late.
You think I could do a late night gate closing? You think it's smart to go out late at night? I think I'm game for this. Maybe they
Yeah.
won't expect it because it's dark and it's late. They'll be sleeping.
I agree.
I say,
Who will be sleeping?
What
The
you think,
people
chap?
in the stuff, you know, like
And stuff, yeah.
they're
People and
ghosts.
stuff.
they're gonna be dead asleep. Go sleep.
Okay, Jake. Let's go kill the
You're like I
sleeping
don't
ghost.
smack ladies.
Right
I
here, actually, I'm a sir. I'm Sir Mary.
Oh, you are a sir. That's right.
Oh God, no!
so
Whoa,
sorry.
whoa, whoa! Too
I'm so
far.
sorry.
Too
okay,
far.
everyone. Before we turn into tumble wrestle fest in the middle of the place where we just got knighted, I just want to point out that maybe we should leave at the crack of dawn.
I feel like she liked that smack. She didn't even move really. It was really impressive. You're so stern.
So stern.
Hey, seriously, enough about this.
Man, you are a
So
sir.
you think we should go out during day?
Nah, I want to go at night. I see
I-
better at night.
I see better at night too,
I
but
think
know.
it's a good idea. I can't see anything.
Me
but
neither, but like
I
if
like
you
the
guys could
idea.
like guide us and stuff, like treat me like a blind guy, like I'm down.
I mean, if you guys want to go at night, I mean, I don't
Wait,
know.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Hey, Deanna, Ellipsis, is there any? Would you mind maybe sending a few extra guards with us just for a good measure, by any weird chance?
Do you remember what happened to Kenny?
Who's Kenny?
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
Well, then why am I supposed to be worried about Kenny? Anyways, can we have a few guards with us? Is that okay?
I fear that none of our guards are at your level of expertise.
I mainly, well,
Hey, we can
Most
do
of
this
our
alone. We don't need
Guards
them.
were
yeah, we don't need them.
torn to shreds.
Thank you so much for the respect today. We're gonna head out. Just show us which way. Which way are we heading?
You will need to be heading east, along the river.
East along the river. My favorite song back home. All right. Let's go.
All right.
I have one more question.
Oh my God.
42.
Before we go, can we please go to the river market? So I think maybe we do need to wait for the
It's
morning. 'cause
midnight. No one's up.
I know. I think I've just changed my mind. I'm sorry. I need to go to the river market.
But
I
we
mean, I'll
just
still go
left.
now,
I
but
feel good. Let's at least go check the rift. It's probably gonna be quick. I got a couple little snacks. I got like a hammer you could eat, crowbar.
Did you get any arrows yet?
Now I have 8 left though. Like I'm fine. They might be bringing them too. They sent some people to go get them, so that might be on our way out.
well, I'm gonna go get my tailored clothes in the room before I go anywhere. You know what? I've changed my mind. I kind of just want to go eat and maybe just rest a little bit until the morning.
We just slept.
I know that, but do you really? I've changed my mind. You have a problem with it? I'll slap you again.
No, I'm not.
That's what I
Chaplain,
thought.
What did you
I
think?
say we leave in the morning.
Didn't want to get slapped.
All right. So we're going back to our
Morning.
quarters.
How far away? How
But
far
it's
away?
right there. That's why they called us here, because it just opened up. Because we need to
We
go
can
close,
close it.
now.
We use our
Why
little
would they have
stones.
called us- Why would they have called us here in the middle of the night if it wasn't a problem
Yeah.
now?
We'll just sleep
Wait
as
a
the
minute.
rift's opening. Zombies and all these little things
Exactly.
coming out.
We can't just
Skeletons.
sleep past that. But
I
here,
have an idea.
we're knighted. We need to save. We need to protect. That's
I
what
say, really, I just don't really care. I'll go either way. What do you think, Chaplain? What's your final vote? You're like you choose, I think. They want to go. I'm indifferent. What do you think?
How far away is this rift?
It's the end of the river, maybe 3-4 hours travel.
Oh,
I don't want to go at night.
by the time we just slept. We took like a long rest. By the time we get there, it'll be like 4 or 5 in the morning. We can pick up little things. We could ask, hello, ask them to go get little stuff. By the time we get there, it'll be like the crack of dawn. It'll be like 6 in the morning. and we'll be able to see fine.
I agree.
We need to travel and move. We need to go.
I just want to go back to my room and get my robes, and I'm good.
All right, you
I'll do whatever.
want to roll for it? I got a pair of dice right here. Actually,
Roll for what? What are we rolling for?
To see if we go or not.
Oh, I'm okay with going. I just want to go back to the room first.
Oh, that's-
Checking on our supply because we're gonna leave, and then what if something happens? Because remember when we were in Marrow? We were in Marrow probably a matter of 12 hours, and then now we're here. Things change so rapidly with us.
Here's the thing. They are asking us right now to close this rift. If things change, that's not
I've got
on
a
us.
question.
Yeah.
If we leave right now, Deanna, if we leave right now, do you have the defenses if a shadow or a portal opens up here? Would you be able to defend yourselves? Because what if we leave and something else opens up here?
Well, that is why us three will be staying behind.
See? They're powerful. Like, look at them. They're cute and
They're
powerful.
They're powerful, but it would be wise for us to make sure we have all the supplies we need before we leave. Because what if we don't end up coming back and we end up somewhere else?
What supplies do you need?
I could look around the market and see what they even have for me. I
Deanna,
don't
what
know.
time's your market open up?
It will be early morning, 6, maybe 7.
Deanna, can you get us the little bit of supplies we need just to take this rift and close it up right now within the next hour while we get our stuff back at our place? Or should we go to sleep? This is on you. You just respected us, so like...
It is entirely up to you whether you leave now or in the morning, though if something were to come through and attack us again of the strength of a Death Knight, I'm not sure how we would stop it without the help of ellipsis, but... Again, it is up to you. I can see what supplies we can find for you here in the Citadel. What is it that you require?
I just need some more arrows. What about
Yes.
y'all?
Anything that grants more protection, maybe something that helps with my abilities. I don't know. Stronger amulet closer to saloon.
I will see if we have anything.
What about you, Big Feet?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Are you still on my back? What the heck?
You
That scared me.
you think that I
scared
have
me
big
so-
feet?
No, your feet were sticking out. I thought I saw it over here, and then I realized you're still on me. Dude, get off. Will you get
How
off?
did I
of me?
get on? How am I on you? When did I never jumped on you? Are you delusional?
No, you're on my back. You wanted to head out of here. You're
I
like,
look over at Chaplin and I look over at Piss. I'm standing. What?
All right, never mind. Do you need anything from the city?
Do I need anything? I need to give you a good slap in the face.
Don't do it again.
I'll do it.
Don't.
You
Please.
said you were looking for a robe.
I was. It's in my office. I'm in my room. I'm in the place they're letting us stay.
All right, we'll get that on the way out. And what about you, Pith? Or, Marion?
I'm solid.
All right, so can we make this happen within the next hour? And we'll get out of here?
Writing angry notes
Let's
about
go.
clutch.
All right, so I'm going to head back to our room.
All
too.
right, so you each head back. In the room, there is some like folded items. One is a robe fitted to fit the shape and size of poo-poo cakes. There are also some breeches, some trews, some trousers that would fit an exotic body shape, such as yours.
Yes.
What color do you want them to be?
I slowly throw on the trousers and the robe.
Oh, that looks exotic.
You like it? Am I exotic? Am I exotic? How exotic do I look?
Very.
Roll
Are
a
you being a
d20.
smartass again?
Roll a d20.
Can I roll to like persuasion? That he
I mean,
looks very-
you can.
I'll do it.
You roll a d20 for how they actually look, but you can roll a persuasion to see if he believes you.
Okay.
Yeah.
They look very, very, very super.
You know, I really appreciate that.
Hmm.
I do. I appreciate it. I'm going to remember this moment.
Okay, good.
I'm going to continue
Roll.
to appreciate it.
Okay.
Roll me an insight check.
If it really does look good. Oh, yeah.
She's potentially lying.
Looking great, buddy.
Thanks. You're so nice. You know, it's you know what? Come here real quick. Come here. I have to tell you something real quick. Just come over here. I lean down real close to Miriam's ear. I'm really sorry about that, but you deserved it, and I didn't want to slap a woman again.
So you just screamed in her face?
Yeah, it's easy to do. Try it. Do it to her.
Ah!
No, a little louder. Try it one more time.
I can't do any louder.
I honestly can't hear anymore. I think I've
Bring
gone.
it from your gut. You got to bring it from like your diaphragm. You know what a diaphragm is, right?
Yeah, it's my stomach.
It's right
intestine.
here. And I punch him kind of softly in his diaphragm.
All right.
And you just go, ha! And you just got to kind of get it out from there. Also, Piff, do me a favor. Would you? You don't ever have to compliment me. I'm fine. I know that you hate my goat legs, and it's okay.
I do.
It's fine. I covered up now for you. I covered them up for you.
Ha!
You're still.
Yeah,
It's
Poo-Poo Cakes,
almost clutch.
you could always
Almost.
make yourself look like an elf, and then
Chaplain, do you want to show him how to just show him how to yell? Would you just give him one good one?
I'm gonna put some thaumaturgy in it, and
Yeah, a little more like that, Clutch. Try it one more time. One more time, Clutch.
No way. All right, I'll
Do
try it. So you from the
Diaphragm. From the diaphragm.
Ah!
It's like a 5 out of 10, but I liked it. It was good. It was good. What do you guys think?
That's solid.
That felt like I felt like magical beings were coming out of my throat.
if I was an evil dog, I would be scared.
Haha, that's awesome. All right,
I like this idea.
Get your stuff. Did they drop arrows for me, Brad? Did they?
Yeah, they give you 10 arrows
Awesome.
for a quiver of 10.
Sweet.
There's like nothing for you, Chaplain. The little woman says, I'm sorry, we could not find any sort of warding charms or.
Wait! Wait!
It's okay.
Hold on. No. Don't you remember the other day when we were in that market, there was that charm that you wanted?
Oh yeah, the very shiny
Yeah,
one.
but they're
That was here,
closed.
wasn't it?
They're closed
Yeah, that
right
one.
now.
They might be closed, but I mean, we're special, you know?
I don't want to wake anyone up. We can just go.
Hold on. No, you said that charm is really good for you and really important.
I wanted to look at it, but we didn't have time. We had to close the seal and then the
We're
explosion.
gonna close the seal and then we're gonna come on back and you'll get it then.
We might come back.
I don't want it.
Whoa,
this-
sorry, Mr.
How
Pessimist.
this going so far? We've fallen through space into a river, into the town of Marrow. Now we're here in the West Gate, and then we're in Liptonspiel.
Lipton spill.
Liptonspiel.
What?
Lipton.
Lipton space.
Lipton.
Ew.
Finger pies.
Lipton. Oh yeah,
Lipton.
that's- I love finger pie.
Not that these were here.
Bill.
We're good. All
Lipton spill.
right, let's head out then.
Okay, well, we're
Lipton.
grab 3 or 4 of these here. Okay, ready for the
You
road.
just grabbed 20 or 30. That's not.
Can you toss me one of those, please?
Yeah, got you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll head out along the road east.
Yeah, one of the elite guards takes you by like torchlight down the roads. They take you out of the citadel this way, down here, along here, over this bridge, and then back down underneath where this area is, where the boathouse is.
Okay.
And then they take you to the edge of where this wall is like broken and crumbling. There is like quite a few guards stood around. And the weird thing about this wall is that some of the rocks, which are broken, are kind of floating. They're like levitating in midair, and it's like kind of weird looking. There are a lot just broken around. The fires have been put out, and there's just a lot of singeing where they sort of explain that like probably the thing with the hellfire orbs blew a wall in, and then something else came in after it, and that's kind of what they think has happened here. And they're trying to fix the wall, which has got like some level of like, magical glyph. As each of you approaches this wall, the little circular kind of halo crowns appear on your heads, and they're just there. They're like illusions. You can feel through them. You don't feel anything, but they're there to prove your worth, that you can pass and stuff like that. The few guards that are there like want to like shake each of your hands, and they like to say thank you very much for helping us. And the elite guard, which has the torch, just hands the torch over to Pith and says, Well, if you follow the river, they say eventually you'll get to the shadow door, I guess. Good luck. We'll see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I got the torch.
And the group heads out. We see all four of them start moving into the night, following this river. It's dark. There's like a weird kind of ambience as you guys head into the very dark forests of Lipson Spill. Chaplain, give me a quick Arcana check as you guys head out into the forest.
That motorcycle in the background threw him off.
What the hell was that?
It's a bad, like you're heading out into this sort of night forest, and for like a moment you feel like a weird sensation again, similar to how you felt before when you were put to sleep and the others were all
again.
Oh, no. You guys feel that?
Just Chaplain feels it.
Nah, I don't feel anything, you weirdo.
I don't feel anything.
There's something on my foot.
You guys are all just heading along,
All right.
but like Chaplain starts to flag a little bit. You start to feel a little bit like kind of tired and woozy for a moment, and then you're given this very stark image of the crystal. You see the crystal in front of you. It's whole, and it is on like a marble like pedestal, and beyond it a very large humanoid looking person, very like radiant looking, divine, very bright room, stands above the crystal, looks down upon it, and then two huge feathered wings appear behind him, and then the image kind of dissipates from you, like a very quick flash of this image of you seeing this huge person, this like angel looking divine creature standing above the crystal. But you can't really make anything else other than that. It's just like a very quick, like shock feeling, like you were given the image, like somebody played a GIF in your head real quick, and then it goes. And Chaplain, I presume, catches up with the rest as you all head out into the forest. A little bit more confused, presumably, Chaplain.
There is a thing in my hoof! Somebody help me, please. Will you help me, please?
What's wrong? What?
Anybody? There's a freaking thorn in my hoof.
I got it, man. Just lift it up.
Oh, you can't be mean with it. You got to be gentle and pull.
I'm doing lefty loosey, righty tighty. I'm gonna go left with it.
Listen. You can't pull or screw. You just got to pull it right out quickly. Okay, it's gonna hurt, but I got to deal. I'm gonna grip my teeth. You hold on. Just continue.
All right, grant your teeth. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Lord.
That was awesome. Jake just got a thorn pulled out, and he screams.
You fucking called me! Reach up and I kind of slap him. You called me, Jake!
That was a weird slap. That was very nice of you. You're okay, Jake. You're okay. Calm down. It's a thorn, man. You got hit by like demons and stuff.
I just had the weirdest image in my head.
What happened?
What happened?
Well, okay.
You have a thorn in your foot.
I don't know what it was, but it felt like it was like imprinted in my head or something. But it was like a crystal, and then a radiant divine being with wings like an angel, like jutting from its back. But that's all I can
like
really.
Bird wings?
What's an angel?
It's a celestial being.
It's like a god.
You guys have angels too.
Yeah, you have angels.
Never mind. We have angels here. Wow.
Angel, you said you saw it? Where'd you see it? I want to see it. Where's it at?
Yeah. Did you? Is it up there?
No,
Where's it at?
It was an image in my head.
Oh, come here. Let me see. Come here. And I look over and I just grab his head and I just look in his ears.
Here. Do you see anything in there?
What are you talking about? There's nothing in here. Just wax.
Yeah, you're fine, man. I think you're just
weird.
tired.
We slept all day.
Yeah, you overslept. That's why.
Have you ate anything? Did you eat?
Did you eat the pies?
I had some finger pies, yeah.
God, how did you guys eat them? I ate like one bite and the aftertaste got to me. I had to get rid of it.
It had like a pepper kind of taste. It was pretty good, man.
The aftertaste didn't do it for me.
Okay, well that's you and not me.
Whatever. I'm gonna give you some goat cheese here in a minute.
I don't want it.
Oh, whoa.
What?
Too soon, poo-poo cakes. Too soon.
Yeah, way too soon.
What are you talking about?
I don't want
I
to
thought you
eat
were
Jake.
hungry.
I don't want to eat Jake goat cheese.
I thought you were hungry.
No, I did not say I was hungry.
Oh, I
said
thought someone said they were hungry.
Yeah, no. Let's keep walking. So we're gonna keep walking.
So
as the go on, what?
No. I wasn't saying anything important. I was just gonna yell at Clutch.
Don't let him. Go ahead.
Clutch, do you still have that thorn that you pulled out of my foot?
Nah, I threw it away.
Oh, I wanted to keep it.
All right, sorry. We're
That
gonna
was
keep
it.
walking.
So dark.
And we sort of see the group like heading down river. I guess as we sort of see them moving, the camera will jump ahead. It'll move down the river quite quickly ahead, and we'll see at the very end of the river a shadow door very similar to the one that we saw last week hanging over, and the one that we saw in the first episode. Another one of these rips between the worlds, and around them these two spectral images, these two elven-looking demonic people are floating around. Not just one, but two of them floating about. And that brings us to the very end of this week's episode as the group head very noisily into the night forest. We probably have a very last closing image of the guard who gave you the torch, who stood with the other guards. And as you guys head into the darkness, we then suddenly hear Poo Poo Cake scream out, "Ah, my foot!" And he looks to the other guards and says, "They're gonna fucking die."
That's the last thing you see.
That's the last thing we see. End of episode 5.
5, baby.
Yeah.
Yay.
God, I love doing this. Can we just do it every day?
Yeah, really.
Oh, God.
John has to go and see Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I gotta go see Red Hot Chili
Yes.
Peppers.
Yeah, my name is John.
Black bandana, sweet Louisiana. Mama was a bone and I'm a banana.
Rubbing all the